Especially, I don't know why I fucked this up. I don't know. But he's right. It's not a prediction. It is a spoiler. I mean, Roman Reigns right now. I feel like this is I'm repeating myself every month, but the guy's on top of his game. He is the absolute best in the world right now, and I don't see him losing. Yeah, but even to Demon Finn.
When's the last time we've seen Roman Reigns have 3 matches in a week? That's what he's had. 2 on Raw and SmackDown. Does that affect?
Look. That's what champions do, KP. And Roman Reigns, he is the tribal chief. He is the head of the table. But one thing, Finn Balor tapping into his
Booker T, they changed the channel.
The first universal
That
champion.
bad.
Let's get that out there.
You're like, hey, they had a thing where
was there something recent he said?
just, you know,
He's going against Roman Reigns, a true heavyweight. And the one thing
See?
hope
Ain't that KR Kid?
is Roman
Oh,
Reigns will be a merciful chief.
I don't think that was her.
Roman Reigns is the best.
Well, somebody's right, yo.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman, according to his resume and who he's managed, is the greatest manager of all time.
Not to any of the
Guarantee
people
you
viewing.
he's slightly
Just,
nervous.
Oh, yes.
they
About
don't get the wrong
demon.
idea.
Because he
whatever
brings
I'm
something
talking about.
unquantifiable. He brings
I'm
something
just
your
saying.
analytics and metrics can't show. And I guarantee you there's a little trepidation in that camp. I do think Roman Reigns walks out champion, but there's always that doubt with the Demon. But between the extreme rules of it all and the Demon, there's a lot of variables. I will say that. And I do think,
no, I'm talking about whatever they was chanting.
Roman Reigns coming out on top, but you're right. Those are some variables.
Roman Reigns, 391 days as Universal Champion. So according to you guys, that is set to continue. Cannot wait for that match between the Demon Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. Folks.
So the unanimous decision on this panel that Roman Reigns walks out is still
Yeah, but I wouldn't bet on it.
I would bet on it.
I think Roman Reigns will win. The Demon brings so much that you can't answer. I wouldn't bet on it.
Look at this crowd.
I know. We are back out here, Nation Wanted to hear it because I'm in Ohio. Make sure you guys
What up, boys? What up? What up?
Any of the action.
So they're kicking it off with the just added match, huh?
Tonight is starting off the reunited New Day.
Not a good sign that the WWE champion started a pay-per-view in a mixed tag.
Right now.
Not a mixed tag, but 6-person tag.
Okay, the pre-show was Liv versus Carmella. That was the pre-show match. And the match just added is going to be the New Day versus AJ Almos and Bobby Lashley.
The late edition WWE champion.
I mean, sometimes they'll have a championship match first, but like I said, Big E wasn't even on the card. This just got added.
That's my point.
Yeah.
The WWE champion was not even on the card.
Yeah.
Regardless of who it was, that's still a bad sign to me. And of course, culture, I'm gonna tell you that much more personal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, season for that. Juntos.
Is there a way to get the Spanish off of here?
I don't know, man. This might be a whole Peacock thing, man.
No, that's it, so.
I'll try and start it over just to see.
Man,
Just throw me off a little something.
What the hell?
Okay, let's see if this will work. Oh. Guys, I'm not fluent enough to not be disrupted by the whole Spanish thing. Lo siento to anybody that might speak Spanish on your feed. Yeah. Lo siento, por favor. No entiendes.
Just because I haven't played this game in a while doesn't mean I've forgotten how to win.
No comprendo. No comprendo. That's I don't understand in Spanish. I don't understand. No comprendo.
That's just straight facts.
Does Brianna Brandy have a feature? She currently has a push.
Yeah.
Does she have a feature though? You can't tell her no more.
Yeah.
I don't know if being tall is gonna help or hurt for her. I don't know if Alexa Lopez's weight gain is going to help or hurt her, but they're both being pushed currently.
Yeah.
But then again, the witch is out here holding.
That's
I'm saying, having her damn hot girl solstice or whatever she thinks she's having.
Anything goes.
You saw that, right? With the cruiserweight dude?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Out of just nowhere.
And then, you know, I mean, she's always going to be a witch, but she's basically a skateboard shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now, she's still a witch, and then still Kelly. She's got Micro and Mandy on the logo. I'm telling you, at some point, she's going to turn on her. She's going to become your favorite wrestler because you hate Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
So then she's going to be your favorite wrestler for a while because you turned on Mandy. I'm still going to hate her because in the immortal words of one, a witch is a witch. You know that's not the song. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you remember the Ice Cube song,
Yep.
the Common song with this one. So
Right.
you get the reference.
Mm-hmm.
A witch is a witch. I remember the Indies, man. Never forget.
Right.
Herbert Farm remembers. I'm complaining about the last minute edition of the actual WWE champion. But you know I'm glad not to see yet? You know who I'm glad not to see yet? Miz.
Oh yeah, he's chilling. You know, well, no, he's doing Dancing with the Stars.
I'm not supposed to like Miz though, right? Anyway, even when they wanted me to like the Miz, remember that time?
Yeah,
It's makes a shame. Still don't work.
I
I just that's one of those moments where you hope the ring implodes and they just all get sucked under. You just go like, relief. And they normally don't talk over the intro, do they?
Oh, really?
That's right. And when you talk about extreme rules, what do you talk about? You talk about the willingness to do what your opponent wants, and you talk about momentum. I am Jimmy Smith. Welcome, of course, alongside Corey Limon and Corey Graves. And, of course, Barry Saxton. When you talk about momentum, who has more right now than Big E and the New Day?
Hey, so you hear the comment, the other comment? Motherfucking Peacock. Man, Peacock, boy.
I don't need to make this too heavy, but Byron, you couldn't see the end of an era. The draft coming up, teams are broken up. No team more solid than the New Day. Every superstar in WWE.
I can try to restart it one more time just to see what it does. You want to or just?
No, this is gonna play out.
The team is truly safe when the draft is in play, so let's enjoy it while it's here. First, the team of Omos and the phenomenal AJ Styles. From the look on AJ Styles' face.
You better slow yourself down, white boy.
Oh damn, man! Look.
The non-react. Hey, bro.
Right.
This is a mentor and student relationship, and it has flourished at the highest level.
So AJ is playing the white interloper in all this.
It's his children of the corn. Interloper.
Well, you remember Everett Ross in the Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Or is he Claw?
Don't scare me like that colonizer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, hey, almost in last year on the same team. That shit is unfair, man.
Like I said, if this is a new click.
It's not fair, man.
If this is a new click, man, I'm just saying. And AJ,
this is still one of the best intros, man.
Because it looks produced.
Mm-hmm.
It looks.
Yeah, when they changed after he won the championship, I was like, yo, this is nice.
I have a riddle for you. What is scarier than a motivated and focused almighty Bobby Lashley? Corey, you know the answer? Nothing on earth. Weighing at 260 pounds, the all.
And Vaughn, after all this, they still can't do Lashley versus Brock. Just to get out of the way. They're both here, both under contracts. Survivor Series is the time to pull that type of interpromotional stuff off.
Yeah.
It's time. It's now or never. And I'm not even saying that like the women horsewomen matches wouldn't work, because I guess they wouldn't have worked out. But they missed the opportunity to do it back when everybody was, fairly unscathed, still in the business. Everybody was under contract. You could pull it off. Not now. And now, not ever. Because everybody's been laid off now.
Right.
Horsewoman versus horsewoman never happened, but you at least had a chance for Lashley versus Brock.
Yeah.
Should it just be a match, or should they put it in the cage?
I just don't understand what's the problem, man. I would never understand what the people obviously want it. Devontae, I mean, eventually AJ will get back there. Like I don't know when, but he'll eventually get there. Dude, this match is a complete toss-up. I got no idea who gonna win this. I mean, it's a way to do it where everybody can look strong.
You got continuity versus overt power.
Plus an experience factor. But think about it though. Who's more likely to take a pin in this match? Xavier Woods. If AJ didn't win,
and even Xavier Woods has a pinfall victory over Bobby.
Yeah.
So it's still in some ways a toss-up.
Yeah, like I said, this can go either way.
And plus, the last guy to eat a pin seemed like in this match was Bobby, right? He at least ate a pin to Roman. That was the end of the show, right?
Yeah.
So he's like the last guy to eat a pin coming into the match.
Yeah.
But by all accounts, he should be the biggest force in the match in some ways.
Yeah.
Until you built almost up to competence.
Right.
On two different shows. What if AJ is on Raw?
So is AJ the culture vulture of the match?
You say culture vulture.
I know I'm throwing that word around all the time. I mean, they exist, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's at least a reality that can be faced. Whether he meets the definition of that or not, we can't really even say within the context of this match yet.
Right.
He's just been AJ Styles. In some ways beloved, and in some ways, he's never seemed to have been reviled.
Nah.
Unless somebody in the chat knows something about him we don't or whatever.
Right.
Then you can start your FAJ protest.
Damn, already.
Already.
Very, very quickly. That was almost a warning shot from AJ Styles. Not only to Woods, but all three members of New Day. No, it's so easy to
AJ's a vet, man. He's a vet here. 1998, man.
Yeah.
Styles lacks in size. He more than compensates.
He's a 90s survivor in this match.
Right.
He's a WCW survivor, technically.
Yeah.
Because he was in that last, what was it, Cruiserweight Tag Team Tournament?
Yeah.
Him and Air Paris. That was a thing. I mean, he's a WCW survivor, just like Goldberg, Jericho.
Styles wanted a chop block. I don't know if he got all of it, but knotted up the hamstring of Kofi Kingston fairly well. Yeah, he's favoring that left leg for sure.
Because who's the oldest guy on this pay-per-view? Jeff Hardy? As far as the guy that's a whole Attitude Era survivor, with a title match tonight, that's the only guy that's been wrestling longer than AJ on this card.
Yeah.
And they're still selling him as a viable contender.
Right.
I mean, he was Jeff Hardy from the time before wrestling fans became toxic.
Yeah.
Damn. He was a toxic back then. His bloodstream was toxic back then. Not the fan base. Now it's probably equal. I'd say it's equal.
calling his shots. I like it. Pick your poison, Biggie. Here we go. Here's chosen Bobby Lashley. Lashley is ready to rage.
Old muscle versus, seasoned but still younger muscle.
Sidekick stopped the in his tracks. Now, I wonder if that's a great idea strategically from Big E. Who called out?
You wanted it. You called it. You paid for it. That's the same.
Him down, I beat you down.
Now the bloodline versus the
I bust your ass too. As the old heads used to say.
Biggie out of the way just in time. Now the big heavy hands of the new champion. Biggie feeds off the intensity that Bobby Lashley brings to the equation. There's the veteran move of Biggie in the corner of New Day. Has plenty of help there. You don't take on.
Now, can they do the? Now, are they going to do the unicorn style to Bobby?
Stomp him down.
Hey, Bobby's a giving person.
Right.
I think Xavier got a few extras up in there.
Right.
That was from them days.
Very, very rarely. It's the teamwork that makes the New Day. The New Day, an excellent move by Bobby Lashley rolling out.
That man just took about 50 kicks and y'all booing.
He realized he was outmatched, outnumbered. Lashley's not clear. Oh,
he's clear.
Take that back.
Oh, never mind. Uh-oh. Is Big E gonna splash him?
Mm-hmm.
Is he? Oh, I thought he was gonna splash him there.
Right. Okay, now this is a heel team. Wouldn't that be called heel tactics that they doing?
You know that line's been blurred back in Stone Cold's era. Bad is good, good is bad. Kurt Angle talked about integrity. They booed the hell out of him. They flipped the dynamics.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but let's be real though. It's all fun and games until almost get in the ring. Mm-hmm. It's usually when he get in the ring, it's a wrap for everything.
And the world stands still when it almost comes in, man. Atlas shrugged, right?
Kofi Kingston. Trying to remind him of that experience tonight, no doubt. That's an incredible position. Notwithstanding the beating it just took. Now completely unleashing on Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston in the wrong part of town right now. Oh, full speed right into the guts of Kofi Kingston.
Come on, he needs his ring work in. He needs his time, man. Come on, Bobby.
Great ground game is what he's using now. Watch this.
You've been eating long enough. Stop being greedy.
Upside down, high on his shoulders and neck. Gnarly landing for Kofi Kingston, and the Almighty continue to pour on the punishment. And Kofi's problem just got way bigger.
Oh,
well, it's the Black Show.
What up, Jay? Yeah, Sasha been out for a nice little minute.
Is she filming?
I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what's going on. Like, we'll just see her whenever she comes back.
Well, hopefully she's filming with Mando in there. Now that Mando don't have no kids at the crib no more.
Yeah.
And he's back out in the streets, working and working.
Right.
Since Grogu off packing the Jedi summer camp.
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna live his best life, man.
Jedi summer camp for real.
Boba Fett, living his best life, man.
And if you remember before WrestleMania, they didn't kind of look past AJ Styles and Omos. Say you're big, but you're green. You don't know anything about how to be successful in the ring. He's got experience now. Trust me, Kofi's not looking past.
Oh, don't forget, apparently there's an Obi-Wan live action series. Original stars in it as well.
Wait, what do you mean original stars?
Apparently the same guy that played him in the films from Train Spotting and all the other flicks.
Oh, for real?
Is coming back as that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That Anakin's coming back. That actor don't seem like he had been in nothing for the past year since what was that movie? Clockers, Pushers, Runners,
Jump.
Not Jumper. Because there was a movie after Jumper with the Fast and Furious guy.
Yeah.
With T.I. and them. Chases.
How many attempts at a cover so far?
Oh, let me look at that.
He got all them dudes in it too. He got Idris Elba, Chris Brown.
Oh, you talking about Takers?
Steelers, whatever. Yeah, Lions, Cheetahs, whatever. Steelers. Yeah. Them niggas. You knew the movie I was talking about, man. I couldn't think of the name at first, though. I had seen them flick a few times. But yeah, that guy who played Anakin / Vader, he's coming back as like that Vader. You know, that was right after the surgeries and all that.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, you know, when in doubt, you already know where to go. IMDb to find out what cats been up to and what they've been doing.
That's what he's doing, but he has to keep him away from his tag partners as well. That's what the
That's the Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus coming up.
Look at the smile on Styles' face. AJ just savoring every moment. The suffering he is inflicting on Kofi Kingston. The official.
I was on bum rush the ref. There you go. I didn't know what the ref said, AJ. I thought it said something about his.
Let's see. Takers 2010. Vanishing on 7th Street 2010. He did a voice work in 2010. American Heist in 2014. Outcast 2014. Okay, First Kill 2017. Little Italy 2018. The Last Man 2019. Star Wars. Oh, he did a voice for something 2019. And he's going to be in, like I said, Darth Vader 6 episodes for the Obi-Wan series. So he's kind of, he did kind of take a lull, you know what I'm saying?
So back when he was, highly marketed, being part of a big franchise and then doing more indie work.
Yeah. Yep, 2008.
He's going back to the mainstream.
Okay, yeah, he wasn't Jumper, 2008.
Yeah, but I knew Takers had come out after.
Yeah, 2 years later.
That nearly ended Kingston's night. You begin to ask the question, how much fight does Kofi have left? I think Kofi's running on fumes and instinct alone at this point.
You remember back when BBC meant black on black crime?
It all the way up on the shoulders of the Almighty.
Oh!
It's like a little bit of a slip there, now vulnerable. Kofi's got nobody to tag. Kofi Kingston on an island unto himself right now. Now Kofi's going to win this match for his team. He's going to
fumble the bag.
Right.
That's a tall order against Bobby Lashley, trying to recover in his own corner. Kofi continuing to fight with everything left in his body, which at this point isn't much. Bobby Lashley will proudly continue to dish out additional punishment. Lashley right now is
okay. The feed went away with
not only is Kingston now outnumbered. There is no hope. There is no daylight. It is essentially Kingston versus 3. Right now, the teamwork of the New Day, a non-factor. Don't be able to slip out the back door. Tag is made. Here comes the one. Right on time.
Are they actually going to sell this as the hot tag?
Rampaging Bobby Lashley. Going elbow rock Lashley. And a kick. Use your speed.
I mean, it's a hard sell, against Bobby Lashley to get the hot tag on him.
Bobby Lashley off balance and trapped for once. He's the one who can't move. He's the one who's a target for Xavier Woods. Shotgun drop kick. Woods now looking for the DDT, shrugged off again by the Almighty. Oh, great speed by Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods owns a victory over Bobby Lashley. To pull it up here again, and the Street Rules. It was an upset.
The first time in this hot tag that Bobby went off his feet.
Right.
Normal guys get a hot tag, the other guys gonna be mad bumping.
Right.
Not Bobby. Make him wobble. It won't fall down.
You don't got to work for this.
Continue to pour on the offense on a downed Almighty.
I heard Dana Brooke was pregnant. I mean,
what was that?
What about the basketball player?
No, like I don't know. It's always seemed like she's dating somebody different. But I think I ain't been together in a while.
So is it just another bodybuilding person now? Like her previous, before the basketball player? Is it another bodybuilder like the one before the basketball player?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, yeah, I do see Bobby going to SmackDown. I definitely see that.
Now that I have the fuller gas.
Yeah, Bobby definitely going to SmackDown. It just makes sense.
By the Almighty. Bobby Lashley, this is unfamiliar territory. You don't see Lashley
Should him
on the ropes.
and Uhaa Nation really be on the same show like that? They've already done it.
Yeah.
But should they do it again?
I mean, who knows? Yeah, Apollo might get moved. Who knows?
Trying to defend himself. They want to shove off Bobby Lashley
from the top.
When the missing drop kick used to be a finisher.
The finisher doesn't get out while he can. Oh no, guys! Look who's back with the tag rope.
The WWE champion is fired up and reaching for the
Yeah, he's gonna get the tag against. Never mind, I thought he was gonna get the tag against Almost. Like, this is gonna be the coldest hot tag ever.
Right.
Against Almost.
Are you kidding me?
One more for Styles.
Yeah, that really didn't move Almost though. There you go. Get his ass down. You got to do a lot. Somewhere Scott Steiner is proud.
But Big E is feeling himself. This does not look good for AJ.
The champ is on the move.
Big splash. Follow beat in the cover, no? That's the beginning of the win. Alama's chanting in unison. Here comes the big ending. No.
They chop to the throat. Ooh.
Yeah, he's got to go back to New Japan. It's his pay-per-view.
Big E has to rally.
Whoa.
Power of Big E.
Whoa.
My goodness.
It's not going to end well for Styles.
Sit down.
Nice recovery though. Nice recovery.
Bouncing off the canvas.
That's the most dramatic recovery ever.
Right.
I thought for sure that was going to be 3, Corey. Big E.
Yeah, I like when they recover like that when they don't go cleanly. I mean, it was there was a slip up, but it wasn't like no, they just panicked and shit like that. It was just like, all right, let's gather, get it together.
What you got to do?
The middle rope.
Right.
Remember when Booker T used to do it?
All the wide eyes and shit.
That helps sell it, I guess.
Right. Bug out eyes.
Trying to change those plans.
Smart enough to fight out of this one if he can. Beautiful escape from the leg. Face first into the top of the turnbuckle. The WWE champion is rocked. Out to the outside. Here comes Big E. Oh, great power. Brilliant. Rolls him up. Shoulders down. Oh, not quite yet. That would have put AJ right in the front of the line. Pele kick for WWE championship opportunities. And AJ's able to pin Big E.
Tag made. Kofi Kingston just made the tag.
I don't think AJ saw it.
I think you're right. Oh, he tagged himself in and delivers a kick. Oh my God, to the top rope. If you look at the strike. Oh, that'll do it. To the cover.
Somebody needs to run interference because nobody was in the ring to run interference.
Look at this. Lashley dragging a fallen Styles to their own corner. That's one way to tag yourself.
Did he slap him?
Great wherewithal by the Almighty. Lashley wants to end this by himself,
And he may just do so right now.
Woo!
Kofi Kingston face down, helpless, covered.
I thought he was about to go for like a dominator,
It's a credit to the will, to the guts of Kofi Kingston. But look at the intensity on the face of Bobby Lashley. But at this point,
I mean, if you notice, we ain't really seen him use like the Hurt Lock in a minute.
Eyes locked on Kingston.
The Almighty crashes to the outside. Look at that left. Looks like he's favoring a little bit that left knee. That was the injury that allowed Big E to cash in and win the title.
Go Styles.
Styles now joins last.
Don't drop him on the knee.
Big E.
I almost dropped him on the knee.
Kofi Kingston, you're cleared for takeoff. He's calling the play, and here it is.
Where the hell he come from?
Get out of here.
I thought Almost was still on the other side of the ring. Don't do it, Xavier. Oh!
Now Styles takes out Xavier Woods. Lashley's got Big E.
Sends him face first into the
Is it shut down?
Hey, that's the thing, man. Bobby got at least about 4 or 5 moves.
The Almighty can taste victory.
Hey, this is a ball match.
Well, considering the caliber of the men involved.
Oh, here we go.
Considering the caliber of the men involved. You know what I'm saying? This should be longer than the Sheamus match.
What's all the glory here in this matchup? Up alone. Lashley just made the tag again. Lashley Spears Styles, his own partner. Turn around, Bobby. It'll be time hoisted up. Big E! Big E! This has got to be it. Lay the 1, 2, 3.
They couldn't keep it together.
Couldn't keep it together.
Like I said, it was pretty much raw power versus the experience of the New Day as a collective together.
Mm-hmm.
What a match. What a win. The ebbs and flows, the twists and turns.
Oh, great, a Daphne song, too. Just in case, you know. We weren't thinking about it. Thanks, y'all.
With the positivity and teamwork. How about a little miscommunication, perhaps even a disagreement between Styles and Lashley? But let's take a look back at some of the action that brought us to the finale. Watch him off. Nearly caved in Kofi's chest. But here we see the aforementioned miscommunication, disagreement. Styles, who attacked himself in moments ago, opened the door for Lashley's spear, which left the Almighty vulnerable for a second.
Oh, you remember when Lashley's spear almost ended him. You know, so there was already tension there.
Yeah.
So now I was going to have to, you know, try to run through almost to get to AJ.
Right.
So, face turn?
Not yet, because he still got to get his rest.
Well, his bad influence. Well, his bad influence is gone. You know, he's eating these pinfalls from Big E. I mean, what, they're going to do the one-on-one match? So once AJ interferes in that one-on-one match, will that solidify face turn?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just can't see them making Bobby a face. I just don't see it right now.
Between him and AJ right now, especially with almost.
Yeah.
By comparison,
I mean, I think
it's easier to make Bobby a face in that regard.
I mean, I think that I think they can have them go against each other, and Bobby don't have to be a face. Bobby can still be Bobby. You know what I mean?
Well, they don't have to change their characteristics so much as there has to basically be a face and a heel by the
knew all about the power of 5G.
It's kind of like they're trying to force Charlotte into a face.
Also 6G.
Just from situationally being against Alexa Bliss, I thought. Or is Alexa supposed to be the face?
Alexa's supposed to be the face in this.
Up is down, left is right, right is wrong.
Talented young chefs from all over America. 13 duos.
And yeah, there was a 2 Pro. Yeah, man, that was a real good opener. Well, not an opener, but yeah, that was a good start. Yeah, that was real good.
I mean, technically it was the opener because the other match was pre-show.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes you want to say the pre-show is the opener, but a lot of people don't watch the pre-show.
Did we want to acknowledge that match like that?
Yeah. I mean, Liv got to win, so you know. Hey, unapologetic. I don't know about AJ going to SmackDown because you know him and Paul Heyman got mad beef. That was why AJ went to Raw in the first place because he didn't want nothing to do with Paul Heyman because. You know, when the Good Brothers, when they got released, you know, they blamed Paul Heyman for that. And, you know, the Good Brothers and AJ, you know what I'm saying, like this. So.
Is this live? It's smoke season? Okay.
Yeah, this smoke season. Like, yeah, I guess this is right now. I thought, you know, damn, Peacock, man, get y'all shit together, man. Y'all got us thinking real shit is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. So right now the Shoe Pops are winning because Private Party, Nordy's, and I mean they've been around, but you know not to this extent right now.
Man, dude, I don't see the
It's not a direct comparison.
Yeah, I mean that's what people always compare each other, but I'm like, they completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're not completely different.
I don't see that.
They're different enough. They're just not completely different. Especially considering the time that they both kind of were on TV. Correlates, you know.
Is Roman gonna come out? He might not gonna come out yet.
You never know necessarily. Sometimes he do, sometimes he don't.
Yeah. Get these cups out.
Well, you know, they had the problems with them cups in the past. Mm-hmm. That's probably why they're kicking them out.
Wow.
So just say no, man. What your PO said, huh? Probably like seeing with them cups, this parole officer. What you been doing? Hey, like them niggas.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Can't get no more trouble, like I'm just saying.
From the heavens, Roman Reigns got the knees up to the ribs, locked in the guillotine, the tap out by four, but then the beatdown would ensue, Pat. Now remember, Angelo Dawkins.
Man, here's the thing, man. You just don't know who all they're gonna try to break up. You know, because you know somebody's gonna get broke up, but some people keep saying the heel turn, man. And I'm like, I just don't like it, man. It's like the Street Profits don't need to break up, man. Man, Montez is going his solo run, and people need to stop sleeping on Dawkins, man. Then you think you break the Street Profits up, and everybody gonna be like, man, Montez will get a singles run. But then people complain about, man, they always breaking up tag teams. It's like, which one is it? You know, we can't, you know. Just don't break them up. Not yet, man. Just give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, let Dawkins live. He needs this, y'all.
Damn, Barry teasing. I mean, hey, people be coming back earlier and earlier for injuries these days. You know, sometimes you wonder, like, should they just go ahead and chill? I mean, come back early, but don't come back too early.
Ohio boy. Loves Ohio State Buckeyes.
We are in Columbus, home of Ohio State. It's locked up to start this match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Usos 7-time tag champs won the gold back in Money in the Bank in July with a victory over Rey and Dominic Mysterio.
I'm here now. What's up? What you want to do?
Angelo reminding the Usos that on Friday I might have been at a wedding when you jumped my partner, but I'm here now.
Remember the Street Profits.
With all the Jerichos and headbands and gang tests.
12 days.
Man, I mean,
They've been wanting to get that title back.
Boys in the hood, anybody?
They lost them, and here the Extreme Rules. Angelo
Don't be a problem, y'all.
Dawkins. A nice drop kick. He moves well for a big man.
Does it remind you of the gang warfare days of Attitude Era?
Throwing the weight
Blacks.
around. Oh! Wiping out
Latinos, biker gangs, South African mercenary soldier groups.
Oh yeah, that era.
Yeah.
Leo Kruger.
Does this remind you of that stuff?
Shout out to Leo Kruger.
Is he out of jail?
Huh? Which means he out of jail?
I don't know. He's been in legal troubles like ever since he left WWE.
Oh, for real?
With a drop kick, looking for some payback for the Usos as well. Dawkins with one to Jimmy. And the Street Profits controlling the early part of the
apparently he's been having them troubles. You know what I'm saying? So, I was wondering.
Yeah, I heard nothing about it. I haven't really heard nothing much about him since he left.
There you go. Probably because of legal troubles.
Qualified a couple of times.
Yeah, the Usos are incredibly
Agreed. Tag team should be able to do both. Agree. I agree.
This place won
The expression on the face of Montez Ford, pure disdain.
Speaking of which, no back rubber right.
Right.
If anybody wants to smoke more than anybody else,
Yeah.
we know who really wants to smoke. We don't want Jeff Hardy to fall back no more, right?
Right.
And we all know that CM Punk don't want smoke because he's straight edge.
Right.
And Daniel Bryan too.
Montez doubling over in pain.
So those two guys that definitely don't want
Now
smoke.
this is where the Usos are so
They're
dangerous.
drug free.
Right to the rings again, stomping away is Jimmy Uso. Montez just rolling out of the ring, and look at the expression.
So should this match be ranked by smoke standards? Should we go with like CBD, Reggie, or Kush, or something like as the highest grade?
Man. That's crazy.
I guess Maui Wowie would be like 4 out of 5.
The battle for the gold tag name. Here comes Jey Uso.
And then especially if you want to go with that broken Meltzer scale.
Like,
Yo, dog, that was 2 bags of Kush right there, homie. They represented, cuz. He makes the scale, apparently.
Right.
Break
Break the damn scale.
What's his scale? He can break it when he feels, apparently. Especially for the young bucks.
Yeah,
They're riding buck sacks.
Thank God, but I've seen a lot of my friends get their ribs dismantled. It is
I do what I want.
It brings anxiety. It's an entire head.
Oh.
And now a backdrop on the floor from the ones, the Usos. Jey Uso dominant over Montez.
And if Meltzer applied the smoke scale to New Japan, every match is 3 bags of the good Kush. Wiz Khalifa will be proud of all this smoke riding around town.
Damn, I ain't heard that man name in a minute.
The Diaz boys,
Nah.
little smoke.
Yeah, they eat that. Them boys eating good.
Yeah, Nick need to sit down. Don't show no more, Nick. Don't go around letting people avenge their losses to you, man. Just
Right.
leave it.
It's so smart. The bloodline in WWE for 50 years.
Of course, the head of the table, the head of the bloodline, Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, defends later on tonight against the Demon.
And I'm gonna be honest, Montez Ford is getting dog walked right now like the European Ryder Cup team. There is no end in sight right now for the Usos.
And Angelo Dawkins.
Is that a soccer reference?
Partners in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's a soccer reference or that's a golf. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess something that's been happening, like, you know, or something that happened over the weekend. You know, there's probably people up there that understand what that means.
You know, if you watch that,
Yeah.
maybe somebody in the chat knows what this Ryder Cup is.
If he
You
said,
don't want me to speculate, huh?
if he said Ryder Cup, then it got to be like some golf shit.
Okay. I don't like golf.
And that might have been the last gasp attempt by Montez Ford to make a tag. On his feet somehow. Moves it. Oh! Off the top of the ring post goes Jey Uso. And this could be the opening that Ford needs.
Tez was a
You
bit
know,
wobbly in this
you think
corner.
Ryder Cup, you think Don Callis hanging out with Kenny Omega. Get it? Ryder.
Big talk into the match.
I mean, a better reference would have been Zack Ryder.
I'm glad they're away from Impact, man. I'm glad they're away from Impact. Like I said, that shit wasn't doing nothing for Impact.
Two-piece right and
What the ratings didn't ever increase.
Not really.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying from the standpoint of people from Impact didn't gain nothing from it.
Steel Uso ass is being beat by Dawkins right now.
Dawkins, a bulldog. Angelo Dawkins.
Give that man his respect.
Top of the apron, Jimmy Uso with a kick. Dawkins knocked off the apron.
He's so crazy.
Jimmy being able to flip this thing back into the sky.
Suicide dive, caught though. Dawkins caught him. And have a following slam.
Another Uso there.
Oh! Ran right into a right.
Unbelievable.
They both ain't gonna get none.
Angelo Dawkins handling the Usos. Was waiting outside for a minute.
Out to the apron goes Jimmy. And now Jimmy Uso. They went to the top rope.
They want tables, but I don't think this is actually the Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's only one Extreme Rules match. That's what I'm saying.
Extreme Rules paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Angelo Dawkins doing everything he can to get the title back.
Was that the
Oh,
is that the title match? That's the Extreme Rules match? Is it the title match?
yeah.
The tag team titles and a kick out at 2. Superplexing the twisting neck breaker, and somehow, some way, Jimmy kicks out. That's the bloodline, though.
And now Montez Ford back up to the apron, tag made. Montez is legal.
Full control in the Street Profits corner. I'll take a ride, little elevator lift from Dawkins.
Okay, so the Usos gonna come up from this corner? No, never mind. Hit it clean.
Mm-hmm. That was clean.
Run in. Clean kick out. Mm-hmm. All right.
Dropping
Super
the
Uso.
sign across his waist.
You have to wonder, Pat, how much this impact on this blockbuster.
That ball counts as a finisher.
Oh yeah, the match would be great, no doubt. Especially if they could just they all could cut loose.
Still couldn't
You
put
know.
away the Usos.
Again, in the midsection, Dawkins makes the tag. Dawkins is now legal. Angelo Dawkins went for the sky high move. Wasn't able to connect. Jey Uso did make the tag. I don't think Dawkins realizes that it's Jey who's legal. Double team by the Usos. Covered by Jey for the victory. And a kick out by Dawkins at 2.
That tag allowed the Usos to have a tag team move that was devastating. Dropping Doc through the ring from the clouds. Last effort oozing through Dawkins' body, saving themselves. The Usos look to be smelling blood in the water.
And again, a right hand. Main event, Jey Uso. Into the corner, back it up into Dawkins. And the Usos are
You see
dominating.
that?
Mm-hmm.
And folks, I think there was Montez Ford is legal. I believe Ford made the tag. And there it is, the anointed
Is it time?
Montez Ford now up to the top rope. He's the
Is it
legal
time?
man.
Oh, dude, if you notice, oh,
Montez Ford tagging himself in, making a play. Surprising the hell out of Jey
In that
Uso.
band?
Now gaining advantage, another
In that
tag for
band,
Doc.
Dawkins is the legal man.
I mean that was a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But they
Well,
still,
they're past it.
yeah.
Because this is now folks on NXT. And ruining that. So now he doesn't even notice the main brother. Please don't tell me he's like leaving all this just to Bruce now.
Right.
Wow, what a kick to the face he tagged. And now, top rope, Jimmy Uso. Uso splash to Dawkins. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Dawkins as match continues. And Jimmy Uso cannot believe the Street Profits are still in this thing.
Quite frankly, neither can I.
The super kick out time.
Splash. Connect.
See, they're gangs. That's too, bro.
Oh man.
Shoulder up and a look of disbelief on the face of Jimmy Uso.
They won't let it stop, man.
Awesome Columbus, the SmackDown Tag Team.
Stereotypes.
The Usos up.
I mean, they were wearing chains while working too. Man.
Yeah.
You would think after all the occurrences on that they would leave the streets behind them. I guess I might have to let it slide.
We the ones the Usos are saying.
Damn.
Whoa. That was a 2-for-1.
Yep.
Yeah, Rob Van Dam would be proud of that.
Yeah.
Montez would light one up first.
Oh, man.
They talking about one. He's hitting 2 for 1.
Right.
The top rope outside of the ring, front flip, then a splash from the jungle trap.
Montez Ford.
This is awesome shit.
Columbus, Ohio tonight, and this has been an extreme SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the Street Profits.
Burning time.
You saw a man flee like 11 feet. Swanton outside of the ring.
Tag made, Jimmy Uso's now legal. Montez Ford trying to pull.
Wouldn't it be a regular senton if it's not Jeff Hardy?
He's banged up.
Double team. Dawkins shoved Ford out of the way, took the bullet for his partner. Jey Uso sent over. Look at this for the win. Pulls him up for the totals. Did he get a no? 2.5. Super go right to the ribs. Tag. Now the Usos double team to Montez Ford. It may be lights out for the Profits.
A double super kick, 2 Air Forces.
And it may be more than a double super kick back. Because both Jimmy and Jay are heading up to the top rope. Montez Ford can't defend himself. Double Uso splash. Cover. Usos retain. Here are your winners and still a SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
So was that 6 frog splash between both teams?
Something like that, yeah.
A less than 100% Montez Ford.
So
A number of occasions we thought
frog splash party?
we're going to win the gold, but
Yeah.
in the end, the bloodline continues on as a tag.
So maybe next pay-per-view there'll be another frog splash party?
Absolutely electrifying.
I'm trying to think like what other tag teams. Well, like I said, we're going to draft, so we'll see what tag teams be left.
The Reds turned everything around, followed up by the Uso splash in stereo.
I don't know, AEW might be too scared to bring Thomas Tonga there. He's too unpredictable.
1 3 count. Usos were made.
Any too comfortable? In New Japan as well? Where he's at?
Maybe.
I dare say he's more comfortable. He hasn't even expressed even saying, hey, I want to work over there. You know what I'm saying? Just in general in the States, let alone picking the name of a company to go to. You know, Jay White left to try to get recruited.
Yeah.
Tamatonga is the only Bullet Club guy from beginning to end. Never cast as the leader, though. Unless they've cast him recently as leader.
Won that championship by cashing in the money to pay after I beat Randy and after I hurt my knee. And then after you won tonight, that makes you a chicken shit. I dare you to become a man. I dare you to fight me one-on-one like a man. Forget New Day, forget everybody. Me and you, I dare you to defend that title against me tomorrow night. Me and you, I want my title back.
So is Big E finally ready for Grown Man Bobby, or?
Right.
So will they just put it behind him after that, or what?
Make the match.
Well, you know, Sonya might be feeling some type of way as of late. You know, the sisters all up in the hallway in a grill. You know what I'm saying? You know, you hate for her to transfer that and that energy to other spots in the company, but normally isn't that how it works, though? You know, when certain person is in your grill about stuff in the workplace, and you take it out on similar people in the workplace as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So she may not make the match happen out of spite. So I don't know how much committee they have where one disagrees over the other, Adam and Sonya. Does Johnny Ace break the deciding vote or something? In the case of that happening, or how's the rule work?
Right. Man, the hell with Crown Jewel. I'm not watching.
So it was a deciding vote, you know. Adam and Sonya can't decide on something.
That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Who is that next person up?
People power?
Oh, God. Keep his ass in the back. Well, you know, I just want to come out here and do something. No.
We suffered enough.
Right.
Byron Saxon, a challenge from the former champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
The team from NXT.
That was no challenge. That was a
They get called up, maybe.
You cannot at all. It is a
They'll mess around and bring MSK up. You know.
Well, compared to Vince's guys, whoever that is with the Diamond Mine, what their names? The
what's them dudes' names? The Creed brothers.
Mm-hmm. That seems like his speed.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
they ain't coming up no time. So
I would dare say MSK would be a team that's accustomed to TV, and they've been seemingly safe.
Right.
You know, they haven't been known for killing other folks in the ring, so I wouldn't mind them coming up, but would they come up though? Yeah, if anything, I think they'd be closer on the chopping block than on a draft to the two companies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying, based on the mandates, headline of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was Destiny Xavier. You know what I'm saying? But can they see it? I doubt it. And this is next, huh?
Obviously, you want something, Alexa. What is it? Oh, you want this? Fine. But this isn't your playground. It's mine.
I think it's time for some fun. You're not going to come to us. We'll just have to bring the playground to you. Please welcome the Queen, Charlotte Flair. I noticed you didn't bring Charlie with you. Lily and I wanted to bring you a gift. Her name is Charlie.
You're crazy if you think I want this stupid doll. I don't want Charlie.
Which is fine, because I
want the old Alexa Bliss. You know you're broken.
Right.
I know you're broken. We both know that's why you hide behind this playground. The doll. You used to walk to this ring with a title in your arm. Now you walk to the ring with a doll in your arm. How does it feel that the doll is more popular than you? So I'm going to make it my job to beat the sense back into you. And now I'm about to beat a grown-ass woman that dresses up like a little kid.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte. We get it. You're the best. You're the champ. That's not even originally yours.
Man, his machinery barely even got a run. You know what I mean? You know, they spend most of their time in that damn gimmick with Otis and Mandy.
And then Tucker turned hater and then got released.
Right. Then he had no conclusion and nothing, you know, like. Then this man sat in catering, chasing around 24/7 championships, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. It was almost like when they broke up Crime Time, they had one match, and then that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they both was like I think a Shad had got released first, and then
JTD hovered.
Yeah, he hovered for years, man.
With sporadic at best appearances, and then one day someone realized he was still on payroll and finally he was taking classes about investments during that time. Just saying.
Yeah, because you saw Shad was on a whole other level.
Well, he was doing movies.
Yeah, he was there because I remember he was in the interview, man. He was doing so much stuff, you know.
I mean, whenever he would go back to doing the indie show, that was charity work.
Right, compared to what other stuff he was doing. And then he was the model for the God of War game, Kratos. So you already know he was getting paid.
It's moving day. And while her friends are doing the heavy lifting, Jess is busy moving her Xfinity internet and TV services. It only takes about a minute.
Wait, a minute?
But what have you been doing for the last 2 hours?
Allocating? Oh, good one. Move your Xfinity services without breaking a sweat.
Well, they always have Like the phone commercials.
Go online.
No, I'm talking about why didn't you just cut off her
Get
entrance?
started today.
You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you just usually when they wait till she gets to the ring first?
They will take it from here.
Well, they
Man.
used to do that too. When they have like a twist commercial, then this is perfect to just be in the ring or something before Ted Darnell come out or something like that.
I have something. Dad said that its secrecy was more valuable than his life. So what's going on?
People who took him want me to find a piece of a very old puzzle. Nothing else, like a runic variation. Smart people. It's upside down. It's a cipher. All who seek shall also fall. In my world now.
There's that Angels and Demons guy. Those Dan Brown movies. Da Vinci Code. That's like the most known.
Okay.
So apparently it's that series continuing.
What, all three of them?
No, apparently it's like a whole series instead of just movies.
Oh.
And apparently that's like a whole different series altogether, but it's related to the Rock Simple novel. So maybe it'll be like 6 episodes or something like that. Because it's a Peacock exclusive. Kind of like a Netflix exclusive stuff. So she channeling Suicide Squad, she channeling Disney, The Boys, what is this? Tim Burton, Nightmare Before Halloween.
Right.
What we doing?
Right.
More Charlotte Flair excels at what she does. Read off. In May, the last few weeks.
This isn't the Extreme Rules match either?
She has simply
Nope, there's only one Extreme Rules match, and that's Roman and Finn.
I think the last real
A goofy movie is filled. What's that got to do with
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what's that got to do with
You know, they can have the weird signs and stuff like that.
Well, the weird signs are more coming back because, for a while there, gnarly signs were pointed at least to whatever's going on and they would filter for them.
Right.
I guess it's not a harmless sign. I guess it's a harmless sign, so they are letting people back slowly with that type
Right,
of stuff.
I'll allow it.
Can I put my money on
I was going to say
treating Alexa Bliss
Charlotte Flair
the
would be
same way
the
that
clown
someone
queen
treated
of hardcore.
Charlie doll?
But this isn't the hardcore match.
There is a chance, Corey. There is a distinct possibility that perhaps, just perhaps, Charlotte Flair is not taking Alexa Bliss seriously enough.
Yeah, the thing is that it worked out for Otis. Since Otis has turned heel and he a monster, man, it's like, that's probably how Otis should have been all along.
Maybe it helped with the goofy character at first for the stark contrast to mean that much more.
Yeah, I mean, the dude got the haircut, shaved.
I almost think it might have worked better if he would have started off the way he is now and ended up a goof. Maybe been endearing in that regard.
Yeah.
Like, he can do comedy work along with being a heel.
Yeah.
Something like that. But when you do the comedy work first, you got to, work that much harder as a heel to win people over to believing.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Otis wasn't even the one that turned on this tag team part.
Right.
That guy's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically the brainwashed, accomplice. Now it's Chad Gable.
Or maybe Charlotte Flair is just calling a spade a spade. Charlotte Flair requested Alexa Bliss of old. Charlotte knows what Bliss is capable of. That's who the queen wants, not this hocus pocus, as you mentioned. She called out and dealt with, that's right, super.
So with live crowds, hopefully that at least means that Alexa won't pull off the magic acts.
Right. Yeah, it's like, how do you pull it off?
The in-ring skits.
Yeah.
Where Malbolgia comes in from the ground, and then Al Simmons comes from the top, and they fight for the souls of humanity.
What did he say?
They're probably transfer Ric Flair for all we know.
One way to get the skin of the queen is disrespect her. That's what she believes the crowd is doing.
Around and around, Alexa Bliss goes down, goes Charlotte Flair, and a drop kick from Bliss. Overlooked his athleticism of Alexa.
Because what did
Charlotte Flair a step ahead.
Charlotte say to Sasha Banks all the way back in like 2016 or something? You're just a one night stand, honey. And then she was like, if it weren't for one night stands, you probably wouldn't be born. Already placated to Ric Flair's sordid history sexually.
Right.
So these fans might be chanting Ric Flair's name despite all that. He's the guy that'll give a pass to. I mean, at least I guess everybody agreed that Jimmy Havoc ain't shit. At least. But you know, they'll let Ric Flair slide though. Like a water slide, they'll let him slide.
I think all this is doing is drawing the
Got you,
ire of
mouse.
Charlotte Flair. Charlotte is physically overwhelming Alexa right now. She's clearly the stronger competitor. Flair is not here for mind games, for tricks, for hocus pocus. Charlotte Flair, quite
the nasty gnome.
is here to be.
The nasty gnome.
What starts with it is that intensity in her eyes, focused on Alexa Bliss.
Chase Academy. But see who Chase gonna use though? I guess eventually he'll get some recruits.
This new Alexa Bliss is beneath
when he snapped out on that segment on NXT, I was like, all right, he on some Bobby Knight
reference.
Yeah,
they reference it later.
Yeah,
in the show. They know what they were going with.
It's like, who you ever be? Get the fuck out of here.
I can't believe that's Harlem Bravado.
I know. Them dudes been them cats been in the game. Dude, I remember when they was the ring. Matter of fact, the name of Cheeseburger is doing the ring stuff in Ring of Honor. Yeah, and
then they had that little run as a tag team. Yeah, they were like well-studied little young children, you know, out of Umbrella Academy and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Then it evolved. They started to change a little bit. I don't know where this dude came from. I don't know where Chase came from.
I wonder what happened to the other brother, to the other bravado. He just gave up.
He might be on the indie somewhere. Still under the bravado, man.
After Charlotte Flair said she would beat some sense into Alexa Bliss. Tricky move stomping on the foot to the jaw.
The twist of the leg and
like
to the stomp of the foot.
Yeah, I put a hand behind her head.
Yeah. That's like one of them. I forgot what Japanese wrestler used to do that. I thought she was gonna do the vertical.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, shit, Hurricane about to be quiet.
Her spine being bent in the
You know, oh shit, homicide, Ringo killer. Should I be like, hey, I'm gonna do this? Nope. Nope. That motherfucker too. I'm surprised nobody ain't got hurt because of that shit. Bro.
Well, enough people got hurt to where WWE won't let it happen. So people got hurt. Thankfully, people that are famous that we that we've heard of haven't had their career ended by it. Well, I don't know if you remember when Melissa did it to Leva.
First goes the Queen.
That was back when Leva Basis came out and Black Pants was defending the honor of Allison Danger.
Oh, okay.
The first show we went to live.
Okay.
Brought Alexa a few valuable moments to recover, replaying her game, but can Bliss make something happen? Oh, and that's why she's a 12-time champion. That ability to bounce back and counter at the perfect time. Charlotte Flair so resourceful. Always thinking 2 steps ahead.
I thought they were going to say it's because she was beating on midgets.
The Queen making the climb to the top rope. One of the most spectacular athletes in the game. Oh, Alexa Bliss right there to meet her. And again, face first into the top turnbuckle.
So if there was a match where, you know, Al Simmons came and blew up the ring, would this be one of them?
Al Simmons. Oh, wow.
You got to hit Demon Spawn in there. Why not? This is how he should show up, right? That was the Redeemer character. How about the Redeemer? Should he come in here and slay these harlots or what?
I think that qualifies as fighting, Corey. Face first.
Ghost Rider. Should he pin and stare them to death? Would that be appropriate? You just come out the chain and just drag them all off?
Right.
Matches no contest. Like, finally, we can move on.
Right. Get them out of here.
Yes. Would you prefer that over them continuing or what? Are they doing well or beyond what you thought they were going to do?
I mean, I expect it to be a good match, but you just expect with the character, you just expect all types of like shenanigans and foolishness.
I mean, like between her gimmick and her foolishness and the vile that Charlotte gets from the fan base.
Yeah.
It's almost like you could have picked someone more over against Charlotte or picked someone like that's a proper baby face against Bliss because she has a heel.
Oh, the dreaded roll up.
Oh, kick out by the Queen. Oh.
Like, Rhea Ripley is someone I'd like to stomp both these chicks out. But those types of champs are on the show.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, NXT is very slept on. NXT UK very slept on.
Not just known for her skill, not just known for her technique.
Well, depending on what happens 3 weeks from now, I'm going to be sleeping on OG NXT in the middle. Depending on how far they go with the new agenda.
Oh!
Stacked up high. Oh, shoulders down, but out at 2.5. Athleticism by Charlotte Flair.
That was a wrong shot, ref. Wrong shot.
Avoiding disaster.
I'm against that, bro.
Nearly putting this one away.
I don't like that.
We just saw her face. Alexa Bliss was able to kick out. I don't see any disbelief, Saxton. I see a lioness stalking her prey. Here it comes. Natural selection.
Now she's rolling through it.
Oh my. Let's just roll through it.
Now that's hard to sell.
Just in time, able to roll forward.
A right hand from her, knocking out grown chicks.
Right.
We see a new champion? No. A reversal. Charlotte Flair rolled up again. Oh, the power of the Queen.
The Rampage.
Straight down, another cover.
Well, I guess more accurately than Raquel Gonzalez actually. Yeah. It reminded me of Rampage when he would powerbomb people out of submission holds or pin.
Charlotte Flair. Here we can see again. Charlotte delivering natural selection or attempting. Bliss able to roll out of the way just in time. Big right hand rocks the jaw of the champion. Has to be disheartening. 9 times out of 10 she gets that. 9 times out of 10, once you hit natural selection, it is over. Well, it's still the case. If Charlotte Flair does hit natural selection, it is over. But Alexa was able to evade in that instance. But the Queen now from the top rope. One more time. One got the boots up. Right to her face. Oh, she's coming in. 1, 2. Oh, almost a new champion. Charlotte Flair just
Super Charlotte.
Too powerful,
Right.
too much left in the tank. Clear frustration expressed by the challenger, Alexa Bliss, and her inability to put the Queen away. Take a look at this. Bliss able to get her feet up just in time. Hits this beautiful sunset bomb. Whiplash for the Queen, stacked up. But Charlotte just too physically powerful. So tough on the neck of Charlotte Flair. She's still holding it.
So I guess Charlotte's also going to be on HBO Max now. Yeah, well, like John Cena. He's, was a super kick-out person. Now he's Beast. She's a super kick-out chick now, so next year she'll be Power Girl.
Power Girl.
She'll be Justice Society by then, right? I mean, all the best should have a retirement plan of some sort, right? In entertainment.
Right.
Just saying. They tried with Randy. I guess he failed, so he had to stay on the plantation.
See the twisted Bliss. There is nobody home. Now the Queen quickly wasting no time. Cradle might be over.
Do you think they've overused the roll-up in this match?
Cover. Watch the ropes. Oh, veteran move by Charlotte Flair. Gotta pay attention to ring position.
I mean, what do you think, Ron?
In the heat of the moment, it's incredibly
when they use the roll-up 15 times, do you have to end the match with it just because, like, you've overused so much that it'll still be a shock when you finally hit it?
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to win with a roll-up, you should only do 4 at the most. They've done that 6 roll-ups already.
This hasn't worked out well for a lot of
She's gonna hold the doll hostage.
Oh! Distraction with Lily boot right to the face.
And the fans are doing that.
Look at this. Whoa! There again now. Sizing up one more time. Selection this one. Hands, shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. The champion retains. And still the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
So they hate Carmella because she's wears her bikini and she's hot. They hate Charlotte because she wins. Gotcha. At least I can understand the hate there, just the winning part at least.
She is still enraged. Charlotte Flair is taking her time. This is the Queen's ring.
And she won, and she's gonna be a sore winner, so to speak.
After Lily again.
And people are mad because plush toys are being torn up. Now, since they can't do the silly vignettes anymore for Alexa, where they just have, I don't know, Raquel Gonzalez dressed up as a doll and become her new #1 contender or something. I mean, would it be better to have someone big or someone actually Alexa Bliss's size, but not Alexa Bliss?
Oh,
what you think? Like actually have some live manifestation of Lily.
I mean, I keep thinking that it's gonna be a live version of Lily. I mean, that's what I think. That's like.
Is there anyone on payroll currently who would like to portray this?
Right now, I can't think of nobody. I don't know who. Because obviously, whoever you bring in, they would have to be portrayed as a strong character. You know what I mean?
Alexa Bliss sit over our table.
Yeah, so it looks like it's not going to be over.
The Queen, Charlotte Flair. The Queen sending a message once again to Bliss, to the entire Raw Women's roster. Come at the Queen.
And Nia Jax is, so she can be a contender. They buried Shayna. So it'll be a hard sell to bring her up all of a sudden, right?
I mean, like I said, Shayna engineer, so.
I'm saying for Shayna Baszler to even be a contender. Yeah. But I guess that's what the whole element that is another heel versus heel deal. Plus, you got to build her up as a winner again.
Yeah.
Which they've taken 3 years to bury her, so you'd have to try do 3 weeks of rehabilitation to think that you can sell it. Not gonna happen. I hate to think that this would be the only way that me and you can get TV time.
Right.
But you know, just gotta do her thing. Live Lily. That's her only way.
Right.
Well, that fan's happy. He's all, I got a booty in my face. Look at him. You seen him. You saw how he's spazzing. Look at him. He's still recovering. Oh, mama. And the fat guy, he's still looking.
Yeah, say, no, he ain't got no interaction over in there. I got beauty in my face.
What am I missing, Michael? Where am I going wrong here? Where am I going wrong here, Vaughn? Like, this is an emotional story arc.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad with all the CGI in the world. Marvel does it better than they do on stage.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We talk about Lily like a last match on TV. Dude, what the son?
This is hilarious for the wrong reason.
Come on. They acting like
I'm not emotionally invested, you know.
well, those guys probably think that drill is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she foaming at the mouth and everything, dog. Imagine that on mine, mine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, does she have that cyanide tablet that they had in Hydra? She hailing Hydra, dog.
Right.
She gonna die? I think she gonna come back as regular ass Alexa from 2016.
Right.
I don't understand. Or something like that. She gonna give her some mental help. That's fine. Sonya needs to send her and Nikki into the same rehabilitation center. Get them off that shit that they both on. That got her thinking that she's Marilyn Manson and got Nikki Ash thinking she's a Bruce Wayne Foundation recipient. Almost superhero. Whatever's got going on with her, get their head right. Are they playing Cardi B for this? Is this an all Kiss promotion for NXT? Why? Did they really do an all Kisses promotion for NXT with whole music? That's how we sell NXT now. It's for NXT's for the streets. It's really for the. Well, you saw all the Kiss and they got some Cardi B playing. NXT is for the streets. That's how you selling the product. That's better than actually having 5-star matches that they was having. That's better. That's the alternative to Fire the Undisputed Era. Mm-hmm. NXT for the streets now.
Think of the action, the adventure, the rewards. I can dig that.
There you go.
Visit ultimatewwecard.com for more details.
They might drive me to AEW. I might give up on wrestling by January, but they might drive me to AEW for the next 2 months, man.
Mm-hmm.
With this anti-NXT logo.
Regarding this draft, it's going to be the biggest draft in WWE history.
It can't be. Everybody's fired.
My sentiments exactly. And the most historic draft.
And we can't just be popping up on here, man.
Who that?
I need to call you back.
But she's misinformation or something.
Right.
1 minute. Just give me a minute, okay? Thank you.
Hey, who's that on the phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mommy. Do I need your permission to talk to people? Does it bother you that it might be another journalist? Or just a journalist? Are you jealous? Do you think I'm talking to other women on the phone? That would bother you, Kayla. You think it's Brock Lesnar, don't you? And what if it is Brock Lesnar? But am I not allowed to talk to Brock Lesnar? I'm special counsel to the tribal chief on the week of the draft. Shouldn't I cover all bases? Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I talk about Crown Jewel? There are deals to negotiate at all times. When
Bad you.
That's how we do our things. What's up, man? What up, Kevin? I gotta go. It's the bloodline. It's the Russo.
What? Now what, you don't think the single loser is going to come high Kayla later too?
So does that mean Bianca and Becky is the main event?
If this is the next match, then I guess, yeah. It better be a good one. This is going to be this match. It better be a good one. They better.
Oh, okay. They said still to come.
Okay.
Oh, okay. They say still to come. Okay.
The United States Championship. Who wants a piece of that more than this man? The charismatic enigma. Expect anything.
So, who should have retired first, Ralph? Ray, Jeff, or Chris Jericho?
For the United States Championship.
I'm not gonna mention Goldberg because he should have stayed gone, you know. But these are the guys that are still those survivors that are still gone.
Yeah.
And Ray seems to only be doing it for his son's sake. You know, he's not getting pushes or nothing.
Right.
Especially
Yeah, the match has been good. I mean, we all wish like some of these matches could be extreme, you know. That's the thing, man. It's like,
well, with the name Extreme Rules.
Yeah, but it's like with Hell in a Cell. You only get like one Hell in a Cell match.
You know, as opposed to, you know, what, 4 years ago when every match was on the card.
Right. Yeah. You know. It's like even with TLC, it's like all the matches are not TLC based. So you at least have a table match, chair match. You know,
that's a funny one though when you have a chair match. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the objective? To wrap the chair around the head? Which they don't do anymore anyway.
Right.
No headshots. So what's the point of a chair match? You know? Right?
Yeah.
If you can't hit him in the head, don't do the chair match at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you try to do something adorable, where, you know, you have like your grandmother's, you know, 1950s sofa chair or something you try to hit somebody with. There's a match to win the sofa.
Right.
Like it's the 80s or something. I don't know.
You have to say the same thing about this man, Saxton.
Are they going to try to give Sheamus movies too? I mean, it took a while for Cena to catch on.
Yeah.
It really did. Like, you know, the Marine wasn't a convincing effort. It took a while.
Yeah, baby.
But he made it in. He made it in.
Despite being an incredibly proud Irishman, luck has not been on Sheamus' side. I spoke to the Celtic Warrior earlier today.
Man, having Goldberg beat anybody, any of the champs, you know what I'm saying? We were sitting there like, man, they gonna fuck around. Before Big E won, he's like, man, they gonna fuck around and put the title on Goldberg, man. I'm talking about you get nervous when Goldberg come around for a championship match. You know that they might.
Especially with his blood all the time.
Oh, you already know, man. Yeah, Saudi, Saudi, anything can happen on Saudi.
You know, the only acceptance I would make for Goldberg to beat somebody is that guy right there, actually. That's the only guy I want him to beat. Yeah. And that's just from the Muslim in me, even though I'm Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Anglo devil. Sorry if I get my attack or shit.
Yeah, man,
my fault.
You damn demon.
Have you enjoyed his transformation from the Ring of Honor era to this?
Yeah.
During that zombie match, I missed punishment. I did.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. I missed Bush Martinez during that time. I'm gonna let this breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let this breathe. Are they gonna at least have a lineup now where these contenders are removed from his presence now, and maybe they'll give a complete unknown a chance? Ricochet.
Ricochet.
I was sneezing. Sorry. It'd just be good to see, you know, someone else contend for this.
Yeah.
You know.
You would think, like I said, after this, you know, you wonder like who is next, you know.
Ricochet. I have to say, I'm like, you know, a light-skinned advocate like that, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it for anyone, why not that one guy, man? Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
He ain't fired yet. Use him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I dare say if I want to go there with my cultural favoritism, Cedric Alexander. He ain't fired yet unless there's something I missed on one of these, one of these platforms.
Damn, famous.
Mm-hmm. And Jeff looks like he did back in TNA. So he was slumped over just like that in TNA as a champ. So big deal, right? It's a familiar place. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Also, Damian Priest was supposed to originally be a triple threat match.
Come on, Puerto Rock.
Priest was very open to
Puerto Rico. Oh.
this past Monday. Is this a smart decision? When you're a superstar the caliber of Damian Priest, who
is he taking these shoes here from like the indie rappers of the nowadays or what?
What you mean?
The blue braids, the tight pants, etc.
Damian Priest thrives in this sort of environment. About the luck of Sheamus, how it hasn't been on his side the last couple months. Part of it is physically, Damian Priest can go toe-to-toe with him. Sheamus not exactly used to that. 6'5", 250, can bring the physicality to your point.
I mean, he's looking like a little Nino right now. Well, that's going to be his mixtape name. Like Bad Bunny's about to put him on or something. I mean, he put Bad Bunny on. Why not return the favor, right? You got the hog up, Express WrestleMania time that, could have been used for an actual guy under actual contract.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody. Excuse me. Ricochet. Just saying. Wouldn't that be nice? That wrestlers who have dreamt to do this all this time and work 15 years get to do their craft. I mean, I would have rather had that, even Adam Cole do the Canadian Destroyer on Miz on the outside of the ring at WrestleMania. Cole has not had a WrestleMania moment, man. That whole time he was on contract.
And then it's like, get that man Russell.
Most of them saying that, and then it became like, well, you ain't got a choice. You gotta leave. Hey, remember how many years they had where they could just have NXT as their own? Right. Those days. Do they sing and reminisce about that or what?
Here comes Priest across the ring.
Talk about back in the day when we were signed, we were kids anymore.
Keep moving, take them both out. Broken Arrow. Raising the cover. Oh, Sheamus not going to allow that. You hear the sickening thud when Sheamus connected and the same on the uppercut. It's commonplace whenever Sheamus is in a match. Reaching out, surveying the scene, but the veteran Sheamus. It's out of the ring action, the back and forth brawl. That's been the story with these two superstars who want the U.S. title.
I'd assume Kyle. I'd assume Kyle O'Reilly, maybe.
This is a golden opportunity for the Celtic
as far as his old friend or whatever.
The champion is down. Hardy is staggered inside the ring. Staggered but not helpless, Corey. Never count Jeff Hardy out of a battle. Okay, maybe now.
That could have been the friend, maybe. Kyle O'Reilly.
Irish curse backbreaker. Hardy in trouble. And as this match
back when they could have, their Meltzer scale broken, like Gargano versus Andrade. That match.
It's like inflicting agony gives him energy. So he thrives on. You can see it here. He says, hey, you interjected yourself into this match. You wanted to be part of it. Well, now you're part of it.
Oh! Short arm clothesline takes down Hardy. Sheamus in complete control at the moment. Now Priest trying to re-enter the battle.
Got to be careful getting back into the ring against Sheamus.
Now Sheamus has Jeff Hardy. No history between Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. Sheamus spent the better part of last year torturing Hardy for his past. Oh, Jeff Hardy has not forgotten about that conflict on a personal angst between himself and the Warrior. High across Hardy's shoulders.
It's a mixed bag, okay? Don't judge. It's a mixed bag.
Mask or no mask, the fact that he's here shows this guy has guts.
But he about to give him a 10.
Human beings walking the earth in the Celtic
Yep,
Warrior.
there you go. Give him a 10.
That's Damian Priest. He's now trying to put the plans of Sheamus.
Gonna kill his liver, too.
Get ready to count him off, gentlemen. Oh. Listen to those shots, and now Priest trying to counter. There's some nasty elbows. I think Priest wanted to hang Sheamus across the top rope, but lost his footing. Great audible by the champion. And now, turnabout is fair play.
That was nice of him.
Sheamus a taste of his own medicine, going to town on the chest, but big escape from Sheamus. Sheamus saying, I'm the only one who can. Oh, can what? Hardy from both feet right on his chin. I believe Jeff Hardy propelled himself from the second rope right into the face of the other challenger in this triple threat match for the United States title.
Big E better win that match happening.
Jeff Hardy unleashing right hands on the Celtic Warrior. Reversal by Sheamus.
So should he move on?
That's so hard to solve.
No, I'm talking about Big E and Goldberg.
That's not gonna happen.
Down low, basement drop.
How dare you speak that ill into the world, Ron?
Hardy wanted the
You gotta think positive, Ron. You gotta think about good things.
Hey, it's WWE, you know, so.
Don't help them get bad ideas. Why? Help them get good
I mean, but
ideas.
that's what they gonna give us, though, you know.
So I guess until I give up on wrestling in January, I should go back to. I should just go to AEW. But that's what WWE's gonna give me. That's gonna just be the catalyst that sends me back over to them people.
Oh man.
I'll still boo Darby Allin. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Right now, Jeff Hardy dealing with both of them on the top. A whisper in the wind. To the cover, can we see a new United States champion? Oh, that was so close. Just barely. The Celtic Warrior gets a shoulder up. Had success last week against Sheamus. That's why he's here. He's confident one-on-one, and this is why. Jason Floyd, the 2-for-1 special delivered by Jeff Hardy, nearly capturing the United States title. It's a blasted, exhausted, and almost defeated Sheamus in the corner. We don't see this often. Boot right to the solar plexus of Jeff Hardy. And the Celtic Warrior now with daylight. And not so wounded as we were led to believe. Alabama slam to the cover.
Alabama slam from an Irishman. Or is he Scottish? He's Irish. Alabama slam from an Irishman. Still pretty bad.
It is. Look at the position of Jeff Hardy.
Everything else is Arsenal Celtic. Why can't it be a Celtic slam now? How it's been going. You know?
Yeah.
He's been going for the mainstream. Apparently, he's still doing stuff on the indies.
Oh, is he?
I mean, why? I don't know. Did people love Bob Holly like that back then?
You know what? I don't know. I can't remember what people gauge on him back then, you know.
Does it seem like there's been an outcry for the return of Bob Holly? I ain't think so, but it's almost like he's doing that in spite of people. Oh, y'all want me gone, huh? I'll stay this one.
Right.
He's like that abusive father. You're gonna drink up all your beer. You don't want him there. And rape.
Damn.
That's Bob. Just saying.
No mercy from Damian Priest.
Damn.
Right to the nose.
Woo. He jumped right into it.
What noise? We can have a new champion. 1, 2. Already just in time. That is 2 times in a row. Sheamus, no! With the faith. Sheamus could have been champion and was denied. Priest had it well scouted.
You too old for that.
Bell ringer.
Fall for that stuff.
This will do it. Hardy's going for the Dragon Sleeper. Priest senses it, scoots out the back door. Wherewithal from Jeff Hardy. That one worked.
So as far as botches go, is that more noticeable compared to the one with Big E and AJ earlier?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I said, though, he was trying to put the Dragon Sleeper in. So like I said, you know.
Especially on a taller person.
Right. You know, like I said, you're going to struggle with it.
Mm-hmm.
Shane be like, yeah, I did that shit. I'm proud of it.
Lee Rose is being a heel.
Uh-huh.
That's why every time they try to face run with him, it just didn't work to me.
Yeah. What is he going to do?
260 plus, mocking Jeff Hardy.
Yo, man.
It'd been different if he would have actually went for the
Swanton.
Swanton.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yo, Sheamus out here wilding, man.
We knew this would be chaotic. We knew this would be grueling. It has lived up to the hype. And it's all for the right to be called United States champion.
Oh, now he's really going for the heel reaction. He's doing that gesture. He's doing that gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's really going for hate mode. Please kick his head off, Priest. If you ever was worth the damn, Priest, you need to kick his head off now. So. Well, he does have a workout channel, so that's what you expect from him, right?
Hey, she was having fun, man.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna do? We're gonna do the Undertaker's old chokeslam top rope,
right?
You know, if this was years ago, I'd probably be more emotional about Jeff Hardy doing that and ruining a good time. But I'm gonna let it slide. It's 99, yo. We back. It's too bad Lita ain't out here with the thong out. That's why I missed the most. Apart from 99. Lita with ass out. I'm just saying. I think I'm fronting about it. We're going to start with the Hardy chance to go back to them days, right? You know what I don't miss from the 90s? Mae Young. You know, RP the lady, though. But the pregnancy angles, nah. Not feeling it.
Priest thinking about the reckoning? Nope. Priest is out. Sheamus is out.
Oh, Jeff about to steal one.
Hey, he's older now. It's about time he thought smarter, right? Mm-hmm. And now it's Priest's turn to steal. I think I'm about to steal. Mm-hmm. I think I'm about to steal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all need to make room for the new guy.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, it's no shake. See, yes, I heard playing.
Mm-hmm. Man, now Sheamus doesn't have them people from back in his day to be like, hey, man, we're going to get you back to being serious again, dog. You know, like how they tried with him and Drew McIntyre again.
Yeah.
And then that turncoat mess.
Right.
Yeah. You burnt them bridges now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Orton's got a whole internship
Right.
on how to become a main event guy.
Yep.
Is it going to actually work for him?
I'm sure both y'all.
I would go to the car, get my gas. Oh, the white man can't jump. Okay, all y'all.
Yeah, both you
especially them ass watching perverts in the front over here, right behind the commentator.
Right.
There's still a United States title match coming, gentlemen. And a SmackDown Women's Championship match.
Did he say United States?
Yeah, he botched.
Yeah.
He botched.
You saw that?
Mhm.
Call me.
Yeah. He totally went by that side and was complaining about something in the 90s.
Right.
You think I hide behind Coke? You think I hide behind Woods? I don't hide behind a single soul. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Talking about, oh, my knee hurt when you casting your money in the bank. I wasn't ready. Well, your ass better get ready. When I stand in that ring Monday night, that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp for my WWE Championship. Your ass better be ready.
Hey, WWE fans, now you can
Work on work.
$10,000.
Join the WWE.
That's a lot of black on black crime, bro.
Play pool now.
I mean, we're going back to, 80s Bloods and Crips days.
Right.
Yeah.
To pick tonight's
You think that they fight over Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man, but I'm thinking, man, like this match gonna have Becky and Bianca gonna have some shenanigans, man. Becky gonna be on some old
watch along, see how you do.
she gonna be on some like Sami Zayn. I'm gonna tie you up under some shit, you know what I'm saying? She gonna do some, you know what I'm saying? So
Maniacal.
Yeah, to
cartoonish.
win. Yeah, to win. That's just what she is. She's kind of cartoonish, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the outfits, you know what I'm saying? And,
Well, she's just doing the Conor McGregor herself. She's not getting arrested for hitting old people and molestation charges and
your hands off women.
banging on people's buses with foreign objects. Posting tweets about having sex with other people's, betrothed, all while you're injured and in a vulnerable position where you shouldn't be talking that stuff.
Right.
She ain't going that far yet, but the promos though are very much Conor. But like all the stuff that he was saying in 2017, she was basically doing a reverb. Like, okay, yeah. Manufacture this character.
Yeah.
Get these brainwashed fools to love me. Sell these T-shirts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And also support gender neutrality. I'm the man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Shotzi's fault.
Shots.
Look, people forgot, right? Ballsy.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Becky Lynch time I'm the man, and then in AEW, they got a whole dude as a women's champion. See, it's not random, huh? It all led up to one to the other to the other. It's Becky Lynch's fault for Nyla Rose, and it's Shotzi Blackheart's fault for Becky Lynch. Yep. Notice I didn't mention that one person that showed up on NWA Empower.
At SummerSlam was hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Coming up next,
Say less.
the man Becky
But as we spoke about it,
Championship versus the ESP of WWE, Bianca Belair. Bianca wants to rekindle her WrestleMania moment.
you know what I think ultimately? I think that Bianca and Naomi need each other. Or at the very least, maybe one could help the other. One could bring one to prominence on television as they've been wishing for. The other could watch the other's back to a degree. You know? And if Sasha Banks would finally act right, she would also join them. They could come back with, the good old unity. Yeah. Like it was once before in the day, with Team Bad. Just, I think it's necessary, man.
Yeah.
You see how reckless these women are acting?
Yeah.
I mean a certain type of women. And by a certain type, I mean actually the majority of the SmackDown women's roster.
Yeah.
The blondes. No blondes.
The blondes.
I guess your friend would still, play on that side of the fence. Selena Vega. She wouldn't embrace the roots, so to speak. Yeah. She hasn't done it yet, so I guess she wouldn't do it now. I mean, it'd be nice for the sake of unity if she did. Or that'd be too much like what we were talking about before with the race wars of the 90s.
Oh, man.
You know, nation domination.
Oh,
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Those Bariquas.
And,
The Truth Commission.
Wait, was the Truth Commission a part of that? Or didn't they
were
come
briefly in there. They were briefly in there.
Yeah, because I just remember the
right when they had the Kurgan, they never really came to be with the Nation, especially.
Yeah.
They had some matches with the Bariquas once Samuel was gone. Mm-hmm. They were weakened down, and they had a few dominant matches. Then they went away. Yeah. They never really got a chance as a crew. Yeah. Kurgan went to the Oddities. It was such a fast switch of time, but they were there basically built to do it. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, no, they had a write-off match with 8 Ball and Skull. If you remember Brian Lee and Ron Harris.
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah. But it was Brian Lee instead of Don Harris. Okay. The match against Truth Commission. But yeah, they tried it for a minute. Yeah. But for whatever reason, they just split the whole group up with the Truth Commission. Mm-hmm. Kurgan went to the Oddities and later went to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to sign this. Becky, girl,
See, she even got the Connor coat.
Right.
I will give you your match, but it's going to end the same way. I didn't want to embarrass her, but what choice did I have?
You did embarrass me, but if you think that's what's going to happen on Sunday,
Girl,
it's going to be the DST versus what you call the greatest woman to ever hold that title. Well, the winner's going to be the strong S, the fast S, the greatest.
I'm not just going to beat you. I'm going to break you.
The new S SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm on my own.
And here comes the challenger. The former SmackDown Women's Champion, the DST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Welcome back to ringside, everybody. I'm Michael Cole. He's Pat McAfee for Friday Night.
Megatron is not a tank. Apparently he's butthurt about the Babe movies or something.
It was me sign.
Yeah, it could be her last time.
Signs ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
SummerSlam in 26 seconds. This is a dream booking.
And Rom, we try to say, none of these signs got nothing to do with nothing. Rom? Damn, Space Night? I might as well bring some stupid signs in there.
WWEcard.com to see if you pre-qualify now. And by C4 Energy, the explosive energy drink that fuels your performance. Ignite your fire. C4 Energy. It is electric in this arena right now. Bianca Belair defending her title for 133 days before SummerSlam. She showed up and took over, just like the man did at SummerSlam.
Where's the joke in this? Looks like a joke against Ronda Rousey's outfits.
I don't know. You did some trolling?
I can't tell. I don't know what's going on. Considering the outfit she was wearing, before this match. This stuff was almost quaint.
She might have got her thing, but the office says now that I have full preparation. In disrespect on both sides, we're in for a good one. Becky Lynch, who says, I showed the world.
I think it'd been funnier if Becky Lynch would have cut a Nick Diaz promo on her. Talking about Becky Lynch, you taking everything I work for. want to fight your. There's no Becky ain't trying to see Nia. I know she's injured now, but I'm just saying. Never again, right?
Right.
Like she got a restraint already on that bitch.
Damn, that shit was an accident.
Yeah. Well, imagine if she just decided to take liberties. That man stuff would be gone real quick.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Tonight marks just the second match for Becky Lynch since she returned from being out of action for over a year and a half.
And don't try her either.
Just 26 seconds. She didn't break a sweat. Will that be a problem for Becky Lynch here tonight as she defends the title?
You always have to wonder about ring rust. But Becky Lynch is confident. She's been working. I think she's ready to go. But you have to ask that because Bianca Belair's been working and winning and dominating for the better half of the last year.
And when you talk about the year 2021 for Bianca Belair, she said it right when she...
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Well, I mean, it's at least according to the script. I mean, Becky's supposed to be the bad guy, right?
Big time bets. And Bianca Belair not going to trust Becky Lynch yet. Oh, and an elbow caught Becky in the jaw. And now the power by Bianca Belair almost delivered the KOD. Almost beat Becky Lynch in 26 seconds like Becky beat her in SummerSlam.
We almost saw the manhandle slam there early, and Bianca said, not again. Both of these women excited to get this thing over with quickly, maybe.
And as I was mentioning before, Pat, 2021 has been a stellar year for Bianca Belair. She mentioned that she accomplished in a quarter of the time that Becky Lynch has accomplished in her entire career. Won the Royal Rumble, main evented WrestleMania, held the SmackDown Women's title.
The Columbus crowd is split right down the middle, it sounds like. Because of all the accomplishments from both of these women.
Split down the middle or not, Pat, it is a electric atmosphere here tonight.
So how much shenanigans, which sounds racial to Becky Lynch, but how many shenanigans do you think are going to occur in this match?
Looking for the disarmer. Becky's submission hold. Bianca rolls her up in a kick.
You suggest that there's going to be antics and chicanery. So again, how many shenanigans, as racial as that may be to her being Irish, do you expect in this match?
Hey, by any means necessary.
I mean, do you think she'll go as far as to really go deep into the culture and get the shillelagh out from Cindy?
No, I ain't talking nothing like that.
You don't think she's gonna go that far?
No.
The shenanigans?
I mean, because you saw with Billy. Billy did everything in her power, you know what I'm saying? With her, I mean, like, Billy clearly was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Becky, like, and it was obvious. Becky is like, see an opportunity, pull something out and be like,
the other side of the man, so to speak.
Be like, yo, she had me in the first half. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, hey, I did what I had to do.
A lot of legends had to find out the hard way that Bianca Belair is nothing to mess with.
Now, Becky Lynch made it clear. There's Bianca now on the second rope. And kiss my ass. And how does Becky react? Very exuberant. Bianca Belair with a drop kick to Lynch. And Becky's going to regroup. And the champ said, what did I get this to?
The EST.
I'm not saying that I have a plan, Michael. Don't tell me what I'm thinking.
Was she on a soul like a pole the way they kind of did that bus? Huh? That was going on. You gotta leave this cow shit alone, man. It's not good, healthy for you long term.
I don't think that is necessarily fantastic, especially the champion. But you have to wonder if she's thinking Bianca Belair is nothing to play with.
And Bianca bouncing Becky off the apron. Remember, it is champion's advantage tonight. That means Bianca Belair must pin or submit Becky Lynch.
So is this like a couple's effort between Becky and Seth to both be collectively hated together to later sell some type of power couple gimmick down the line?
Who is it?
Becky and Seth.
Oh,
They're together, or are they trying to be hated together or something?
yeah.
Dress ridiculously together, but later come for a power couple gimmick together.
Yeah, because Seth is always best as a heel anyway.
I'm just saying, are they collectively doing this to get together as this heel couple down the line?
Like a Stephanie Triple H thing.
Steph and Trips, you know, Austin and Deborah, where they were more of a joke couple.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I think. Has that been like a power couple?
other than Triple H and stuff.
Like I said, like with, you know, it's far as like having
Two wrestlers.
Yeah, two wrestlers. You know,
they were close to it. You know, when they were both champions, they could have done it, but they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, matter of fact, as faces, they did it. You know, briefly.
Yeah.
It was like a write-off. As
Yeah,
far as
was
a proper heel couple staying on top in the power division, not really.
And sliding knee drop. And now
That's why it'd be nice for a change, you know.
a bit of some new moves added to her repertoire.
We haven't seen her in action in some time.
Oh, nobody home.
She's been working, but so has Bianca Belair.
The closest thing we had to one that wasn't even a world title couple, though, was Eddie and China. And they were damn near fighting over the same belt.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm. But no other tag team was messing with him at the time. The Hollies tried it, didn't succeed, you know what I'm saying?
Situation, flipping it around with one pull of the ponytail. Shut your faces.
Yeah, the WWE fans really getting under the skin of Becky.
Yeah, like I said, I see Becky winning this too, but like I said, it ain't gonna be just a straight up win.
Well, there's already a match, at least, compared to the fiasco from the other time.
Right.
Show up and dominate. Run this show.
Yeah, but there may be
But admittedly, Carmelo's wearing more clothes, at least. That's more of a, you know, integrity type of deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the bikini, but she just kind of established herself as just diva level, you know,
Right.
almost a parody in this day and age type of wrestler. Then again, that was Mandy's whole career so far, still counting. You know, it's like they're trying to even use NXT to make her serious somehow.
Right.
I'm thinking that them girls are playing her or something.
Yeah.
Like I talk about cloud chasers, like use somebody else's social media platform to boost your own, and then surpass that person, leave them in the dirt with like some type of allegation or something, make sure that they bury dead, and then you boost where they left off. You know what I'm saying? That's what they going to do to Vandy. That's why I'm saying Priscilla Kelly's gonna be your new favorite wrestler. And I'm still not gonna mess that witch with a Black Roses stuff. I'm neutral on what's her name, Jane Jameson.
Yeah, JC Jane.
Same thing.
Yeah. Guy Russell Cass called her fake ass Anna J. Yeah.
Well, she used to be Avery Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't know what's fair to call her fake Anna J just because one got on TV before the other. I don't know who actually started first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to do the history, see who came first, see who ripped off who. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
That's only fair, you know. You don't know when some of these people that came out. They might just finally get a break. Like Dust was around for, what, 15 years now? Dust. She was out for 10 years. She was out for 10 years during the Rise. That first show.
Oh,
That
right.
That was at least 5 years ago. So that's 15 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, But has anyone heard of her yet? No. If you watch Indies, you've heard of her, but has anyone heard of her? No.
Oh, shoulder tackle.
Or Zoe Sky, whatever. Nobody knows what we're talking about. Yeah. We're helping her right now.
Right. Dust.
You think we just did? I ain't buying no 8x10. In her case, I guess her stuff would be like what, a 2x4?
Right.
Yeah, compared to other people's size and hers.
Yeah.
Little Pokemon cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bikini. Shoot, like you can take that.
Right.
Take these Yu-Gi-Oh cards out my. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Beyblade looking at Craig. But back to why we're here.
Uh-huh.
We're just here for the entertainment. The sports entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And we're taking it back to Duggan with the count off.
Once again, using the ponytail while trying to, and now a tug of war ensues.
Reel her in. Doesn't that go to that stereotype of don't play with a black woman's hair?
Right.
And what did Becky Lynch's racist self do?
But it was like everybody used her.
Oh, racist Bailey too.
Yeah.
They all turned
hey,
biggest.
remember when Naomi used her in the Royal Rumble?
Well, to save herself.
Right.
Wasn't that inclusion? No, I thought they were working together.
I mean,
with that.
no, but they didn't work in the collusion because they was fighting and they was like, stop.
Oh, that's right. They were against each other.
Yeah, against each other. They just stopped. Like, you know what? Let's just work together, get in, then it's back on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they truced it.
Yeah, they truced it.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't show the match. Get a strike, and I ain't trying to deal with no strikes.
Well, black on black crime still racist, technically. It's just self-hatred. And again, they need to team up now. These broads is out of control.
Right.
You got these rock and roll heads and the grungies and the feminists and the bikini models.
Mm-hmm.
This needs to stick together. All right, they ain't playing no more. They've used the division between them to their advantage. They need to at least unify now. Just saying. I guess it's up to Sasha to, choose if she wants to have friends again. Well, Becky, Bailey ain't loyal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Prove that. After so many years.
Firing back at Becky. Incredible pace in this match right now. And again, the power of Belair. Way up high. Bianca to the center of the
See, at SummerSlam, they could have done this and Becky could have won. I could have at least said that was something competitive. As opposed to Kofiing her and killing a whole push.
Right.
Incredible ring awareness by Bianca Belair just moments after Becky displayed the same thing. Becky Lynch rolling.
It was bad enough for Brock.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even bigger than Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
How is she going to do that? Realistically speaking.
Yeah.
Just because the whole Jose Aldo counter fight. See, like I said, it's all counter comparisons with her.
Mm-hmm.
That count could drive her to do something that she doesn't normally do.
That's why she didn't come in her private plane to this match. On that type of stuff.
Right.
And Becky Lynch, look at Bianca Belair now. What's she going to do with Becky? And Becky, Becky!
See, that was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
If the first match could have had something like that, at least I'd understand.
And now Becky Lynch. Looking to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship up to the top rope.
But you know they just be booking this to get you mad.
Mm-hmm.
Top rope for Lynch cover to retain.
I guess we'll call that an Alabama jam too. You know, she's also from. Is there a comparison between Alabama's poor economy and Ireland's poor economy? That's why they're adapting Alabama moves.
Oh,
There could be correlation there. I'm just saying, I think there's correlation there.
Now Becky just unloading rights, lefts, and kicks.
European uppercuts in.
Another leg drop, this time to the back of the neck. Becky, cover to retain the championship, and everything Becky's done, Bianca's got an answer.
Yeah, see, he was going to say, this is going to happen. See, Becky's going to be like, I can't beat her straight out. So, when in doubt, cheat. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
So, where is she going to pull the brass knucks from?
The brass nuts.
You know, I'm just saying.
Right, it's gonna be stuff she gonna pull out. Hey, cause trust me, if she pulled out like you said, like if she pulled out like a what you say she might pull out, cause she's Irish, the little shillelagh, racist, racist. Like fuck you, WWE, racist motherfucker.
You don't feel it gonna be bad.
Hey, like your boy.
Becky up top with the delayed vertical roll through by Lynch. Lynch looking for the disarmer. This time title locking it again. Now Bianca blocked. Bianca blocked. Becky's got to try to break.
Like what's your boy Rich Holland?
With his hooligan gimmick.
Yeah, hooligan.
The shakedown artist on people.
Right.
Especially if they don't get their way. Mobbing.
Right.
He just goes for full Guy Ritchie.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, the return of Guy Ritchie to that old stuff, man. Apparently this movie called The Gentleman. So that's when he goes back to them days of them storytelling style. And also Wrath of Men with Jason Statham.
Okay.
So those are two kind of return to Guy Ritchie for type of flicks.
Okay.
Back to the Snatch Rock and Roll days.
Okay.
Apparently. Yeah. I discovered that through Double Toasted. Like, you know.
Oh, okay.
They hit me to that. They've been out for the whole pandemic. I was like, okay. At least I know the return of Guy Ritchie to that old stuff once that King Arthur thing flopped. I know where he went.
Wait. He did King Arthur? Mm-hmm. The one with your boy from Sons of Anarchy? He did that movie?
Mm-hmm. And also Johnman.
Yeah,
he the one who did that one. But economically speaking, the studio thought it didn't do well, so maybe that was the catalyst. Like, I'm gonna go back to my grind. You know what I'm saying?
Bianca trying to gain the upper hand. Becky back to her feet. All these women doing everything they can, digging down deep.
And just like how they might get the occasional American star to help, they got McConaughey for The Gentleman.
Okay.
To be like that American face, but playing cocky.
Fatigue become a factor in this matchup.
Just like how they had Brad Pitt and Snatch.
Right.
Down, stack up, again at 2.5. Becky, and a kick out by Bianca. Might have been a grasp with the tights too, but oh no.
I was gonna say, don't complain about the tights. That's when you get. That's when you lose to the finishing. Yeah.
Right.
Becky Lynch disarmer time. Gets you straight out the arm. Becky Lynch trying to lock it in. Belair trying to make it to the bottom rope. Becky drags Bianca back to the center of the ring. Welcome back to Never Neverland, Bianca. Bianca, though, gonna try to power.
Michael Jackson reference? What? I was with him until then. I'm like, oh, Never Neverland.
Oh.
Why is he saying the boss like it's a face run? Did that sound how you saying it?
Shit.
The boss. You heard her say the like she's beating a black woman's ass. This is not to be advocated, Michael Cole. You change your tone. Well, she knows she can't trust the options.
Right.
She not loyal. You know that.
Look at she running the
Well, she knows not to reach her hand out for handshakes. Yeah, you can't trust Cardi Banks. And don't drink with her. Don't drink with her either. Mm-mm. So is this a worst case scenario? To not even have a clean, definitive conclusion.
Like her being back makes up for it not being a fake, because it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's boss time once again.
But now we may not even have any type of resolution until Survivor Series.
Triple threat.
And even then, Becky might have a better chance to come out by using them against each other.
What a battle between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. And Bianca,
Just saying, Sasha, you might as well come home. Being friends with the other, they ain't helped you much. I'm just saying. How has it benefited her, bro? The horsewomen, Bayley, Charlotte. Has it helped or hurt her endeavors?
Right.
Should she try coming back home?
Speak her name if she approves. Yes, sir. What's the trip about the way Becky was looking over her belt? Hey, she reminded me of that shit with Dave Chappelle with the crown and the holding the money.
Yeah. Talk about some damn Oprah.
Right.
Then played and tell Stabby, we gonna get this bitch.
Yeah, you in trouble, man.
Yeah, Becky should have just known to bounce.
Right. Yeah, you should have just not even got involved. You should have just.
They got nothing to do with you, like that. Now that goes right.
Right.
Man, she chose to get involved. You gonna catch wreck too.
Yep.
You don't kiss these hands and these knees too.
You know what's weird about the draft? The draft always usually starts on Monday. They doing it on Friday. I guess it's USA always be complaining about Fox getting all of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, damn it.
See, they're trying to thirst trap commercials for NXT, even though, admittedly, their women's division might be the best overall. They're showing the wrong representatives, though. They're not showing Dakota Kai. Who she got to suck to get some love again.
Yeah, we ain't seen Dakota Kai since she lost.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who she got to toke it back for?
Two-night event begins this Friday on Fox. Continues October 4th on USA.
Yeah, it might be adorable to see the names that pop up on the draft that we maybe forgot or even still signed.
Right. With some cold hard cash. Right now, you can take down a share of $10,000 in prizes by joining DraftKings free-to-play WWE Pool. Just sign up with the promo code WWE.
Exactly. That what you just said. Becky should have just dipped. But nah.
So download the DraftKings app now. Use the
thought
promo
she had a
code
friend.
WWE to play free for $10K and make it rain.
Oh, here she comes.
He breathes. He kills. He dies.
So all the Halloween movies.
Rated R.
What I've achieved that I am so proud of is
That's a new
becoming
one.
a WWE superstar. It gives me such pride to represent my heritage.
What I want is for everyone to know about my Latino roots through my lucha libre.
Wait, even Maria Latina?
Anything is possible.
I guess we mean like even
Together, we're unstoppable.
Come with us. Come with us.
Come with us.
Let's celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month together.
on Peacock.
We're fine.
From all directions.
Main event.
The Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, just systematically picked apart John Cena.
And did people stop chanting Cena sucks during those matches?
No, really.
Acknowledge me as the champion of choice.
I'm not here to acknowledge you. I got screwed out of our match at SummerSlam. And Brock Lesnar's back. I'm not waiting in line. I'm challenging you to a match for the Universal Championship.
When you come out here in my ring on my show, keep the head of the table's name out your mouth.
Wait a minute, who the hell are the Usos? Where the hell they come from? Roman Reigns bloodline and pushing Balor.
So will this drive Finn back to the boys? His sons in a way? All the people that followed after him for Bullet Club?
Yeah.
Since he's kind of the catalyst for it. At least as far as, the whole thing that started.
Yeah.
And then became just this entity on its own. And then it helped actually ironically build the competition after WWE. But it took a while. Yeah. You think you should go back home, so to speak?
Right.
Finn? New Japan for real.
I
almost feel like he's too old for New Japan, honestly. That bone breaking style that only idiots do, like Suzuki. I'm just saying, like, all the unnecessary.
Too old though.
Like I said, them dudes are sick in the head. Like Suzuki, Tama Tonga, the guys that choose to stick around. Most guys use New Japan as a platform to become their own CEO once they come back to the States. Or at the very least, they get a WWE contract like he did before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? AJ was old for going over there when he did.
Yeah.
He was what? TNA's, seemed like he might have been the longest employee of TNA ever. He finally left. He just figured, hey, New Japan, they'll pay me my money off top.
Right.
They like my style. But it seemed like even then, that was a necessary move, Like, what you going to do until you get a guaranteed contract somewhere?
Right.
Go over to Japan, get that bag. Their attendance alone helps warrant getting a paycheck over there. Compared to like U.S. scene, indies, you might have to wait for what the DVD sales, pay-per-view buy rates. If they got a subscription service, got to wait for them returns. Then you might get paid, or you might not. Have to live by your damn T-shirts, 8x10 sales only, as income. Other than WWE, Japan's the only place I can afford to just pay out of pocket, knowing that their ticket sales are going to be on point, at least, dare say, before the pandemic. They could get 30,000 in the arena just like WWE or more. Even. They have that dedicated fan base. But, to do 40-minute matches like how Omega was doing, breaking your bones all the damn week like that, is it worth it? That's why I'm like, Phil might as well hang out with the boys or something if it keeps going bad for him at WWE, or at least where he's not a main eventer no more.
Yeah.
Compared to going back to Japan, because you don't realize that he's probably 40, if not 41 right now.
Wait, hold up. Roman Reigns will be the second man to defeat the Demon. Who defeated him the first time?
Joe.
Samoa Joe?
Yeah, on NXT.
I thought the Demon never lost.
No, on NXT, Samoa Joe beat the Demon.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
That was the catalyst for Finn going to the main roster. And then Joe dropped the belt later to Shinsuke Nakamura. And they kind of exchanged the belt for a while there in their match. But yeah, that was like his send-off to the main roster was against Joe. all the way back in like 2016 before he had that run, before becoming the first Universal Champion, and then having to drop the belt because of injury. That was all within the same year, 2016. It went by fast, you know what I mean? Yeah. He got signed 2014, 2015 he was champ. Had this whole demon deal going on. And then, Joe showed up, remember, in 2015. At first, like a per appearance deal, and then he became contracted. And he was the guy to beat the demon. Samoa Joe. But since he's too fat, he can't be on NXT.
Right.
He had to drop the belt for fatness, apparently. Or whatever the reason was, I don't know. Maybe that was an age thing, even though Ciampa
everywhere
is almost that age.
Can change their lives, but Apartments.com has changed millions of renters' lives by helping them get into new homes. So we
Hey,
already
Grandmaster.
knew all about the power of 5G.
I can't unsee it now.
And also 6G and 4C and 2R and 7L. What else would you expect from the site with the most listings anywhere? Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place. Hello.
Hello, Ivy.
Do you think that Korg would have been better for apartments?
Who was that?
I can't see Jeff Goldblum living in apartments, so I can't see him advertising.
I mean, that's just one of those spots where
do you think Korg would have been better?
Korg.
He seemed like he's about that grimy life. You seen the crib they was in, right? Playing Fortnite. He seemed like he was about that grime life, where you can see him as your neighbor. What's up, partner? What y'all doing tonight, yo? I got the Henny. Got that Reggie. You kicking it?
You know, get to the other side.
Hey man, just keep the Bon Jovi down, man, please, bro. I'm just leaving the shift. Just keep that Bon Jovi down, bro. Please, bro. Please, brother. And if I only had a chisel hard enough to get to that head of his, man.
When Roman Reigns looked past the demon because of his looming date with Brock Lesnar at a crown jewel. Would that happen? I believe the demon this past Friday night on SmackDown ensured that it wouldn't.
So will it go all the way till next year before he just finally just spears Paul Heyman or something? Or is he just gonna get a basic boom boom like just in his dome, just boom boom?
I was gonna give him to the
straight. Just the one piece,
Yeah.
No two, no biscuits, no mashed potatoes.
Right.
At what point does he just get sick of Heyman?
I mean, it depends on how this brunch stuff play out. You know what I mean?
Well, this will be the first time that Paul Heyman's loyal.
And that's the thing. Paul Heyman will flip on you.
He flipped on Brock, and he's going back to Brock after flipping on somebody else in the past.
Right.
So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, will this be the first time he was loyal?
Right.
I doubt it. It'll be the best twist ever, Vaughn.
Yeah.
The new client was Montez Ford. Be his way into the business, dog.
Right.
But like every white man business, you gotta give up your fellow brother. So Angela Dawkins, you're on board.
Damn it.
From poverty to paradise, ho.
From poverty to paradise. Give you an offer you can't refuse.
Speaking of which, let there be carnage. I mean, Finn Balor. Now, this is a perfect place to put, the Venom movie. There it is, right here. Ain't it?
Right.
Like, hey, the attitude they were doing to place their advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
However, his alter ego, this demon, has never lost in WWE.
Hey, come on, referee. At least got to take out the headpiece, man. Come on now.
From the demented mind of Finn Balor.
I mean, I figure this will at least you should keep this on at all times, man. That way, Usos don't just go jumping for no good reason. That'll make them think twice at least, a few times.
Yeah, I mean,
Jay ain't that crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like Deputy Man. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, that Roman got 2 wins on Monday Night Raw. I mean, you know, Roman is the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, was he to the guy that night or something?
I mean, that's what people like saying. Like,
they needed the ratings boost. Remember?
Yeah.
CM Punk, AEW, toppling them in the demographic, demo squad, and all that.
Yeah.
They got to keep the lights on, right? WWE's out here starving, cuz they need that help, B. They had to throw away all the company, right? So this could, salvage the company, right? $1 million sell the Peacock, right? They need this help, dog.
Honestly, you never know our champion. He's ever thinking. He might be like the rest of us, but you never know. From the tribal chief.
Be like, yo, we gotta take out a loan, B.
And the interest, oh my goodness, the interest, brother.
Yeah, man. Like,
but yeah, they just overloaded the show because hey, they knew. That's our guy. And at least he's proved himself. And he's proved himself the commodity, though, right? And remember, there was a time that they did where Roman couldn't bring in the audience.
Yeah.
And they tried to force him with, the flag jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the Demon.
Like he saved the day with SWAT.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Sam Jackson and Shamar and all them other brothers. Yeah. Now they decided to make him a crime family and look at it. Ratings. Crime in America sells.
Yeah.
Power. Big rich time.
What the hell they do to each other?
I love the look. They like he a crackhead. And I know it was blackface. And my baby's gonna think about that.
Right.
I don't like that. It's like the Roddy Piper, Bad News Allen days, Bad News Brown days. Remember them days, Ron?
Yep.
Remember when you couldn't see the racism in wrestling?
Right.
And now, even if they don't mean it, you can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
I actually miss the bliss of the Eagles, man. The good old days. Well, I didn't even question why Butch Reed would have blonde hair. Or that one vignette that they used to have for like 80s wrestlers, like Junkyard Dog's introduction to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about pig feet and greens and cornbread. I was like, that's good food. I didn't think about it. Racist. Racist.
Gonna tear his jaw apart. Extreme Rules for the Universal title. Back to the hamstring.
And you say Spider-Man web shooter, I say repulsor. Yep, right with the repulsor. That's how you beat Venoms.
Mm-hmm.
Heat
each other out here.
And ultrasound waves.
Universal Championship on the line.
Reigns with a solid drop to the Demon. Quickly into the cover, first to the matchup, and the Demon.
And see, Roman has the gauntlet with each.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of those moments in the match where the Demon realizes, oh, the guy across from me is strong as hell. He just picked him up, Samoan drop, almost ended this.
That's what Roman almost seemed like he wanted to send that little message to the Demon.
I could throw you around if I want.
Demon back to his feet. Stop Roman in his tracks momentarily. Roman a snap suplex. Floats into the cover. And the Demon powers it too.
So should they sell the Demon like the Fiend?
Well, they're going to get it, I think, because Roman Reigns.
Remember the Fiend no selling?
Right.
Should they go there?
I'm not a puppet, says Roman.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. And there's the Demon on the other side.
What the hell did pop?
Damn.
What is that? What the hell is that?
So we're gonna play the game of mine's bigger than yours now.
Right.
Multiple kendo sticks. 4 kendo sticks. The champion is down.
Overcompensation.
Don't throw it down. Pick it back up.
Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up.
Everything he can. Go above and beyond.
Yeah, it might be time for the medal anyway. Let the medal holler.
I guess they're trying to bring the kendo stick popularity back.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope that doesn't mean ECW revivals, especially WWE ones, because they ban that type of violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the Demon should lose either. That's why it's like that's why it's kind of messed up, man. Because remember some years ago when Finn went against Brock, I was like, bring out the Demon. I wanted the Demon because that was like, okay,
What they needed to hear, though.
Finn might have a chance.
Did you think that would have been the time when they would have had the Demon get defeated, though?
I was gonna say because I mean at that time, I was just because I mean I don't want Brock with the title. I'm like, man, just
me neither.
I ain't want Brock with the title. I'm like, get that off his ass. Let Brock still come around do his thing, but I don't want him holding the belt hostage.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
the company loved it. Just throw away their title. They loved it.
Remember, pinfall submission has to take place inside the ring. There are no countouts, no disqualifications.
That's what they've been wanting, the table.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no tables.
Isn't it too late for the smoke? I'm saying I saw smoke and I'm like, Street Profits is gone. If you don't have the smoke, that's when you would have had
I
it.
agree. I echo the sentiments of Roman Reigns. He said Ohio is filled with a bunch of dumbasses.
Mm-hmm. Like if your kids at your table.
Right.
Steel chair. We know how Roman operates with a steel chair. Roman Reigns, right for the midsection of the Demon, dropping quickly. And now Reigns going to assault the Demon with the chair, legal under extreme rules.
Remember, Roman Reigns is like Bob Ross with a steel chair.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to think about that for a minute.
I got it, but it's just
like what?
I got it. I'm just like, nah, man.
You say nah,
man. He barely uses the chair like that, I can say that Rob Van Dam might have been him. And also just as high as Bob Ross. Yeah. Maybe Roman's Basquiat. Nah, he won't die. New Jack is the Basquiat of chairs because he's also dead. Like Basquiat. Yeah. He's the Basquiat of steel chairs, New Jack. And he almost got driven to the spikes. You try to kill that nigga for real, son. I mean, they did push him. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, those real spikes.
They look real enough where I wouldn't want to be have somebody drive. I'll lose character on that. Like, nah, kid, you play too much, man. What you think you doing, G?
He's on that table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Got him.
Your motherfucking ass no table.
Probably don't listen. Trying to kill me on those spikes. And now this, man. You hard-headed, boy.
Between a rock and a hard place, Demon's head pinballing back and forth from the post in his foot.
Yeah, you got to go there, go to that other coach with them other people, dog. I'll say that.
Now the Demon sat out of the WWE Universe over the barricade. Fight can take place anywhere in the arena.
The Demon gathering himself. Roman Reigns asking for something from his wise man, Paul Heyman.
You can punish your opponent outside the ring, anywhere in the arena. However, you got to pinfall or tap your opponent in the ring.
Roman said, give me a mask. I ain't breathing the same air as these scumbags out here.
Damn right. Damn right. Mask up, Roman. Mask up.
Well, you know, the cancer and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
Yeah, technically he shouldn't even went out there, but you know, some people are willing to put it on the line for, you know, a comedic effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go out there with, as Bobby Heenan would call the mouth breathers. I'm just saying.
Roman Reigns posing.
Asking the WWE fans to acknowledge him. Allow him to bask in the glory.
Oh man.
I know, man.
Jerk. And they making that man change his whole gimmick to some 1960s stuff.
Yeah.
Because Vince is outdated.
And Roman Reigns now. The Demon just trying to
I'll never get to see the happy black family on wrestling.
Reigns now. The Demon able to counter. The Demon fighting back.
I mean, the closest is like the few encounters that Bianca has with Montez. They don't let it happen too often.
Right.
They can't give us that much happiness. Or what a powerful black family can look like. So much power. So much power.
The Demon now has taken control.
Okay, let's quit risking Roman's life and get him back in the ring.
Right.
Watch the impact. The Demon realizing he can only win the title in the ring. Has to try to drag the champion back toward the squared circle. Back through the WWE fans.
Columbus screaming like they're surprised at what's going on. How could you be? This is Extreme Rules.
And now back into the arena, now to our left, in the timekeeper's area as Roman is bounced off the barricade. Roman sent right back into the ring by the Demon, who suddenly has taken complete control of his match pack.
Paul Heyman and everybody else looking on as the Demon seems to be stalking our champion. Another table.
And Demon, who tossed that table in a little bit earlier on, was never able to use it. And again, took a little too much time trying to set it up. But now the Demon, flooring Reigns.
Putting the table out earlier, using it now. This is chess, not checkers for the Demon.
So, on 2K 2022, will like the Demon have different stamina points than the existing Finn Balor character? Like regular Finn will be 80,
right?
Demon will be like 90 or something. Or what?
Yeah, it might be something like that. The Demon gonna be rated a lot higher.
Will he have like Inferno levels too? Well, you remember some of the games they have whole different levels.
Yeah.
Compared to just your SummerSlam segment.
Right.
The strength of Roman grasping the tights, lifting him up to the sky and trying to break his body through the table.
They'll have like Skinner's cabin or something.
Yeah.
But no Skinner.
Yeah, right. Roman wearing his mask, smart man.
Should they have, I know you hate this idea, but should they have Brock's compound? Since they want to bring Brock in anyway to the games. So they also have his lone compound.
No.
Where you can F5 somebody off the top of it and all that.
Right.
Ooh, should they have the boneyard?
Yeah, that would be cool. The boneyard, like that would be cool.
As he goes through a table.
And then you can kill the Bullet Club in the video game too. Before, of course, they come back as variants. The variants known as the Good Brothers.
His sights set on the Demon. Went for the Superman punch.
Good brothers.
Underneath, and now the Demon fighting back. There's a big Pele kick. Covered by the champion to put the Demon away. And a kick out.
Did you like those variants of the of Carl Anderson and Gallows?
Yeah.
Did you prefer OG Bullet Club or Good Brothers?
The Demon has been waiting for this opportunity forever.
I guess
Our New Japan, boy. Yeah, what was your favorite variant?
I mean, like I said, 'cause I really don't know the New Japan. You know, I just know like
I used to have those episodes saved up on the old cable box. So I had watched a lot of those marathon style. Like when Jay Lethal went over, had matches against like Cody and Tanahashi.
Okay.
So I would see some of the original stuff that they would have with the OG club. They even gave people a match that they couldn't see in the States with Red Dragon versus Bullet Club and all that stuff.
Reminding everybody.
And the Demon, he almost ran into a spear. Didn't even able to counter. Spike blade.
My favorite Adam Cole variant was clearly NXT. Yeah.
oh,
What are they splashing? Was that just the wood from the table? There's something that looked like it was splashing when he was hitting the mat. But I guess that was just the wood fragment.
you hit him in the nuts.
Well, remember, that's what he was doing so early when he first started this head of the table stuff.
Now watch this pack. This camera angle will show it perfectly. A 2.5.
Yeah, remember, that was what Roman was doing. He did it to Jey Uso amongst that whole before it became main event. Jey and all that.
Desperation kicked out by the Demon. And now the Demon driving Reigns outside the ring. That may be the turning.
So he remembered all that from last year. You know, he was on AC having better matches.
Trying to fight that puking feeling while having to deal with the Demon. Top rope. Cody Ross! We're gonna get a new champion. Covered out by the Demon. And wait a minute, the Usos and the Damn Usos. This is extreme.
Wow, racist much, Michael Cole? The damn Usos?
Those damn Dudleys.
Say it again.
Say it again. Say those damn Dudleys. Boy, Bubba was a menace, boy. That boy Ray was a menace. That man
bombing on.
Right. But shit, Finn don't got no allies though.
And say some more shit, y'all. Say some more shit, y'all.
Right.
Would the Street Profits come to his aid, perhaps, just because they got beef with the Usos, or what? Would that be the only ones that would come to his aid, if that were to happen?
The match continues, remember. We've still got a championship match going on. The Demon set Jey Uso up for
The tables breaking before me. The tables break. Oh shit!
Nigga killed that.
Woo! Game over. Paul just hyper rolling up, yup. Yeah, man.
So is this where he gets the Final Fight arcade countdown?
Right.
10, 9, 8, 7,
right.
6.
And meanwhile, you sitting there, you looking for a quarter, you know.
To the beat, y'all.
So, all right, is everybody gonna complain about the red light like Ray?
So is it the fiend? Is this fiend status now?
Right.
We no selling. No selling. Actually, I've never seen anyone jerk through the table with a shotgun drop kick. Right?
Right.
I've never seen that before.
The Usos are laid out. The demon is back. Roman Reigns finding power during his possession.
Yo, this is like a fucking movie, man. When the music's starts playing. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, this is crazy. He got to win after all this shit.
What just happened? What? How the hell does that even happen? The damn rope just broke. Balor was gonna go for the coup de grace, and the damn rope just snapped.
Okay, who did that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Heyman?
They had to be Heyman.
He came back, he won up, and the rope breaks.
They had to be Heyman.
Damn right. And a cover by the Universal Champion. Roman Reigns retains in the darkest of ways.
So, do you think that was a waste of effects? Or at least, if nothing else, it's like a good way to at least make you believe, right?
Right. Yo, I was just saying, like, okay, he win. Ain't no way he about to lose. And then that shit just, what the fuck? Who got the roll?
How do you even?
Yeah, it had to be Heyman, right?
The Usos gathering themselves.
Yeah, who cut the roll?
The fact that the demon was. What the?
Or even worse, if they're going to leave it a mystery until the next SmackDown.
You hear what happened?
Who did? Who did?
It's extreme rules. Anything can happen. It did. Roman Reigns capitalizes. In the bloodline, remains dripped in gold somehow, some way. What the hell just happened? Roman Reigns acknowledging that something was looking out for him tonight. The malfunction of the top one, as you said, Pat.
The malfunction in the junction.
And that's something, of course, where Jimmy and Jay.
We're doing the Sabu now?
Right.
At the Usos' first course to the Universal Championship, the Demon unloading, beating down Roman Reigns so much to put him in perfect position to put Roman through the table. And then going for the coup de grace, and the rope was broke. And Roman Reigns realized
So it unfortunately just looks like a Because you saw no one there. So, I mean, it's just going to look like that's going to be botch of the year or something.
Yeah, I mean, they go ahead and explain that, man. Like, somebody did something.
Continues, takes advantage of a malfunction of some sort to retain the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns can celebrate tonight, but Pat, there is no time to relax. A beast is looming. Brock Lesnar for the Universal title at Crown Jewel. But before we get there, we head to Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Kicking off the show at 8 o'clock Eastern. WWE Champion Big E.
Y'all know what the fuck happened?
WWE title against the man.
Y'all know what the fuck happened? Y'all got an explanation? Shit.
Big E, Lashley for the WWE title. Kicking off Monday Night Raw tomorrow night.
Well, Corbin, he had beef with Corbin. Do you think Corbin just paid the ring people off to just set that rope up for failure? Or
I don't know.
no one else wins the match or something? I don't know. You remember when we used to go to live shows and they'd always like check the ring and all that stuff before the final match and stuff that they do during the commercial breaks?
Right.
Yeah, Corbin paid somebody off. He's still hating on Finn. The hate
that would be so random, man.
Well, it wouldn't go against what Corbin's been doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at first he was broke and he had all hate, right? Now he got money. He's been using that money to hate, right? It would make more sense than anything else. I mean, the only other thing that could have happened is that, Finn was messing with Alexa Bliss. You know what I'm saying? Left her with a baby somewhere, and then, in payback, she cursed the ring on him.
Right.
That's the WWE explanation if you want that. The most logical thing would be Baron Corbin's hating ass set up the ring to break. Pay the ring guy off, like how they check during the...
Welcome to the show. How are you having me? Good, man. Very good. Very good. Life's good. I got no complaints.
How was your trip out here? I know I'm in the middle of nowhere, and you said, how did you end up here?
Yeah. Well, I'm taking the drive down, and I'm looking around, and it's beautiful, but I'm just like, how do you get? I mean, I just want to know. I like stories, so I just want to know how you got all the way out here. I'm from a small town in Iowa. I grew up kind of in the middle of nowhere and partial to it, so I was just curious. I was wondering how you got here, man. But it was good. Trip was good.
There's a lot of public land out here, middle of nowhere. Nobody bothers me. I'm like considered one of the locals.
Oh, okay.
I can jump in a buggy and be on the mountains in 5 minutes. So it's.
And you don't got nobody knocking at your door?
No,
showing
man.
up?
Was he now he was supposed to reveal where he's at? He said Iowa, didn't he? Oh, he's from Iowa.
Yeah, he's from Iowa, yeah.
But, hey, welcome to my neck of the woods. And I figured no better way to break the ice, because you and I've only had a couple of sit-down conversations here and there.
Yeah.
So I thought it would only be the right thing to do to kick things off.
Yeah.
Nice going out here, because I heard that you were a man after, an IPA just like myself.
I am a man of hops, if you will. The hop god. How about
the hop god?
I love a good beer, man. Very excited. Thank you so much. And this one,
brother, congrats on all the success.
Thank you so much.
I'm feeling the urge to change it. How about you?
Reaction.
No, it's like it ain't going nowhere. You can always,
Yeah. Like the best SmackDown episodes.
Right.
This is now internalized on Peacock.
Right.
Forever. Ever. I'm gonna gather the stuff.
All right.
I guess we're going back to what the almost 4-hour pay-per-views platform now.
I mean, so let's say what? Okay, so at 6 was the kickoff.
All right, so it's 3 something.
So it's basically like I said. So basically it was So like I say, 6:45, whatever. That's when the one match started.
It was basically 3 something hours.
Yeah. And remember they was talking about that they was gonna go to shorter pay-per-view because for a minute they was like real short.
That was pandemic time, I guess, compared to now that the crowd's back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after all that, it took just one spur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about they had this man theme playing like it was a straight up movie. Yo. Right. It was like a damn anime.
All like an anime that gets super serious and then all of a sudden just something random happens and just air conditioner unit just falls out of the sky, hits the guy in the head, and the fight's over. Like, why did that happen? What is this? I don't think there's no explanation coming anytime soon. I don't know. explanation that would make sense would be Baron Corbin, Eddie Ring Crew, sabotage Finn Balor from what, 3 months ago? When they first showed back up on SmackDown?
Yeah.
And beat him. You know, that petty, that heavy petty.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, he stopped from signing a contract too, remember? So that's one thing. It's got to be some sort of relationship.
Man.
He's already trying to block him. So.
Right.
To me, that's the only thing that makes the most sense. Especially since we didn't see anybody actually cut the cables of the ring.
Right.
It's got to be Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
Or unless the witches. Because they're already in hired. That's all the other explanation. Oh, wait, what there? You know, he was like Mr. Jerry. Right.
Oh shit. Whew. Oh man, yeah, I thought Finn was gonna win it, man. Got this dude music playing and everything, and then that shit happens. What up? But you know, Extreme Rules was way better than I expected. It exceeded expectations. It was pretty damn good. So, all right, y'all, man. You know, I have no idea what's gonna be next for Finn. I mean, it probably won't be done because Finn probably gonna be wanting some answers on what the hell exactly happened. But all right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and shut this down. Thank everybody for coming out, chatting, whatever. So since I'm back established, hey, what's going on? What's going on now? You know what I'm saying? Maruf, what's going on? Since I'm established now, I'm settled. So definitely be expecting live streams to be going back up. You know, well, I don't watch the Saudi show, so I won't be doing no live, you know what I'm saying, for that shit. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'll be at work anyway when that's going down. So
Whatever is the next one after that, we'll just go from there. So, like I said, I got to get my ass up early. So, definitely got to get my ass in the bed, probably the next 10, 15 minutes. So, when you get up as early as I do, boy, that time come like that. So, man, y'all be safe out here. Y'all take it easy, man. Once again, thanks for the support. Thanks for coming out. Man, and I'll catch y'all the next stream. Peace.